Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Having some technical difficulties tonight, so we'll see how it goes. The internet at this hotel really sucks. So if I start cutting out or whatever, it is what it is. Can you guys hear me good now, though?
Not at all. No, you're good. You're perfect.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect. So far, so good.
Okay. How's it going, CMP? How's your day going?
Angela, I just mess with him because he messes with me every time he gets a chance.
I know that.
So I gotta mess with him.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Other than that, yeah.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind.
See, even when his internet
sounds like you're whining tonight. Sound like you're whining tonight.
Yeah, it was a good day. Today's beautiful outside. It was storming really hard, and it got beautiful. It was storming really hard. It got beautiful, and I was like, I love this. I love spring. Spring's one of my favorites. But yeah, thanks for the invite, man.
Well, good.
We'll see how this goes.
You out there skipping because it's spring or what?
Skipping on the rain. What's that song?
Skipping through the flowers. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not like that. But okay.
I don't know. You seem like that.
But thanks for the invite.
What about you, Angela? How's your day been going? Yeah.
It was good. It was good. Busy today at work and having computer issues, but that's okay. So yeah.
I'm
and then
having some of those too today. So
yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's because I don't know if it's raining there or not, but we've got storms moving in.
No, it's sunny as can be right now. So it's just stuck in a hotel. So I have to deal with this hotel internet. What about you, ESAV 15?
Pretty good day. No storms here in Italy, but pretty damn cold in Sicily. I am in a mile-high city at the center of the island, so it can get pretty chilly down here. And morning at work, then I'm trying to improve on my powerlifting technique. I'm going at it for the last 3 months. And yeah, so if you see me a little bit achy with my back, it's because of that. Power clean are brutal sometimes. So yeah,
you must be getting old. You must be getting old.
I am pretty old already. I can guarantee you that. And this does anything to improve the situation. So yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
What about you, fam?
Yeah, man. Man, my day was good. I didn't do much today actually because we got our work done a whole couple of days early. So we've been just kind of hanging around just to be here just in case type thing. And I took a long nap this morning, so I'm good.
I'm jealous of that.
Yeah. Especially when I'm on the clock still taking a nap.
Yeah, you suck.
You're not on mute.
Oh shit! Shit. I mean, I was hard working all day today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, everybody, welcome to the show. Man, I just kind of want to talk about all the great statues that have come out already this year. And just talk about that. And then I also put out there, it's there's that Darkside statue, and everybody seems to be really loving that statue. And it's like, if everything was, equal, could that statue be a contender to be one of the top statues out there this year? I don't know. I think it could be. Obviously, for the sake of end of the year shows and stuff like that, you're never gonna have a license versus a custom, but I'm just talking about the art, and it's a fun conversation to have and just something to talk about, So yeah, that's the topic today. Basically, it's already what, April 1st today, and there's already been a bunch of bangers that have come out this year that could be, considered the best statue of the year. So even in the custom community too. So I just thought it was a cool thing. I'll show some pictures of them, and we'll just have a discussion about how good this year already is. So
You see
real
Rashid
fast.
today?
Yeah, okay. I don't know who's believing that. Real fast. We'll go into the chats and say hi. Storm Shadow, what's up? Pylon, Easy. George Moss, I'm going. Rob Still. Jojo, what's up? Norman Rich, how's it going? Gabriel Gutierrez, 9500, what's up? And then Lucky Lex, man, what's up? Let me know if you want on the show, Lex. I'll send you a link. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about today, man. Like, some people call them bangers. There's been quite a few of them that have come out already. Off the top of my head, you got the Godzilla statue that Ken just unboxed. You've got the J&D gut statue that had just came out. You got Ghost Rider from PCS that I think shocked a lot of people with how early it's come out and the fact that it pretty much looks like the prototype for the most part. And then you have for the custom community, we have Darkside on Throne, and there's also Magneto on Throne right now that has come out or shipping right now. People should be getting it soon. So so that's what we'll talk about. I'll bring up some pictures real fast and we can just talk about them. What do you guys think about all the crazy statues that have been coming out already this year?
It's been a great year so far, indeed. Like the one you mentioned, there probably is consensus that are among the best releases we've seen in the last couple of years. I would like to know, how do you feel about PCS Ghost Rider mainly? Because I think, of course, the light up feature elevate the statues, but I'm always looking at the light ups as sort of gimmicky. For me, for example, my statues with light ups are always off. So I don't know. It doesn't look that good with the lights out. Still solid, but I think there are better alternatives. Of course, the XM Ghost Rider comes into mind first. And I would argue that I would prefer overall maybe a custom Tiger J of some years ago. But in general, overall, great statue. And what happened to the lesser version was curious because the community asked for less pricey, lesser version without the chain, with just a hook in the end. Except PCS was about to release it, but nobody was buying it. So it backfired a little bit. It's the first time, I guess, a community asked for something. It got that something, but it didn't even get to production because there was no response afterwards. So it's a little bit curious. Yeah.
Yeah. I think with that statue in particular, like, so when I look at statues, I don't necessarily look at every detail. I know a lot of people do. I look at on the whole, right?
Yeah.
When I look at that statue, it's impressive. It's impressive, right? Yeah. I know the light up is a gimmick. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, when it's off, is it really that impressive? I think it's still impressive, but when you light it up, it brings that statue to the next level, right?
Yeah.
Just like the sideshow one, everybody didn't really care for the sideshow one, but that light up, right? I think that drew a lot of people to that statue, and it made it sell out, and it made it a very desirable statue. There was statues on eBay that were going for like $3,000. I don't know if you remember that, like a couple months back, you know, because people were trying to get their hands on it because it was impressive, right? Like that light up was impressive. Now,
the light up made the piece.
Look at this statue.
When it was announced, people were complaining about it having just alpha bikes and blah, blah, blah. And then the light up went on because it was announced after the first pictures came out, and everybody was going out of their minds. So, the light up made the piece in that case, and it appreciated pretty well. So, I got you. Yeah,
but
of course.
So that goes to show you how much people appreciate the light up on the statue, right? There's people that all they care about is like what the statue looks like, what the paint job. They don't care about the light up. But there's a lot of people that impresses you. Like if you walk into a room and see that lit up, your eyes just gonna zoom in on that. You know, no matter what, it's impressive. It's part of the statue. You know, it's a feature of the statue, right?
Would you rather have this one or the XM, given the chance, same cost? What would you lean towards to? Just so I know your personal.
So I like the XM one. The paint job is really, really good. I still think it holds up. But like you were saying, that Tiger J, right? We had that shootout, like I think last year, where we compared like the customs and the licensed, and everybody fell in love with that Tiger J statue, even when it wasn't lit up.
Yeah.
I will say though, with this PCS statue, I think we need to let it like more pictures come in, because we only saw one unboxing so far, and the pictures that we did see weren't that great. You know, so you know, it looks amazing lit up. FPJ, you're there, right, for that unboxing?
Oh yeah, man. I'm a believer, man. Seeing this live unboxing, the pics, the videos, it is insane. I'm telling you, that whip looked like a hula hoop. That's how big it was. And this is one of the most dynamic Ghost Rider statues out of the bunch. And man, I love Tiger J, and that's to me, I love Tiger J. That statue's great. But the dynamic on this, to me, it's through the roof, man. It looked like my man is on a Bronco, man. With the
concept, the overall concept, right, is amazing. It's a dope statue.
Yeah,
you know,
it feels alive.
Like the way it was sculpted.
The lighting on it. It's again, I love the Tiger J and and what it is, and I don't even know if I could compare it to that Tiger J, but one of the biggest fleeces in trading in the statue market. This was, I think, last year. I'll never forget it. I think I actually saved it somewhere, where this guy had the sideshow of the first version, the sideshow light up a Ghost Rider, and he put a call out there. He wanted to trade it straight up for the XM Ghost Rider, and he put it on a couple of groups, and somebody took that deal, and I lost my mind. I said, there's no way I'm trading that sideshow statue straight up for that XM. No way. Somebody took the deal. I messaged them directly. It was directly in the post, because I said, hey, I was like, you joking, right, or something like that. It's like, nope, deal done, sold. I said, no way. This is like fantasy football. It's like if you traded Patrick Mahomes for I don't want to say a kicker, but I was like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? And for the point with the light up, I mean, don't get me wrong, that sideshow piece I think is really good. And lit up, I think it's better than it is with not lit up. You know, I think it's a night and day difference. You know, it looks good with it not light up, but
see, that's the sideshow one. I like it way like that. Without the light up, I like it way less than this statue not lit up.
Yeah, 100%. This lit up or not lit up, I think looks great. You know, and the paint job is excellent. I just, to each their own. You know, and like I said, for now, for what I saw in the video unboxing, the live unboxing, and the pictures, I think this is up there, man. For me, probably top 2. The best that I've seen, licensed or unlicensed, man. This is a great statue.
It's crazy because like we're already talking about statue of the year, and it's April, right? And there's already shows talking about it. With all the amazing statues that have already come out, right? I've got more of the statues in the slide, but I just think I'm super excited for this year, man. Like last year, it seemed like it was kind of lackluster. We got a couple of big hits out there, a lot of like cool pre-orders that came up, but nothing like this hit, like nothing like grandiose, you know, like. When you look at some of these statues that we're going to be talking about, it's like on that scale of just grandiose. Like you look at it like this statue, man. Even with the light up off, the action dynamic of the statue, it just draws your attention.
Yeah, the execution.
And yeah, it's big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's big, but I don't think that's it. I think it's the overall statue. What do you think about Steve?
I don't know who Steve is, Roberto, but what's up?
You know.
You guys are all licensed boys. You know, you licensed boys don't know what the custom boys live. Look at this. This is. But I think last year was pretty good, man. Like this year is shaping to be a great year. This piece is an overall great piece, man. Like you get a 1/3 size bike, you get a 1/3 size Ghost Rider, you get that freaking chain going, you know. The execution
is that the sound it makes?
Something like that. But it's like the whole execution, right? Like from prototype to here, like it pretty much like they delivered, right? But the biggest thing for me is like the price. It's always like it always comes back to the price. I thought last night it was $2,800. This is 30.
No,
I think 37. Yeah, before shipping or before
with shipping and everything. With shipping and everything, it's gonna be like,
yeah. But it like that you can't put that aside. It's just the people that are gonna get this is like it's gonna be a showstopper in your collection. Like when you go into the room, you're like, FBJ, can you get out of the way, please?
Yeah. but when a piece is done properly, man, it's hard to complain about price because you feel like you get your money's worth, right? You know, by you, what other people are thinking, you know, the feeling behind it. So even if it is, $4,000, some people may like that's too high now, but I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. You know, I don't. Yeah. That's the thing, man. When you have good quality and then you match it with price and you do it well, it's not going to be that much complaints, right?
Because like
it's hard.
Like you're getting like a piece of art, and like
do you guys think that price should go into the equation of statue of the year? Like, should it be a good deal, or should it just not matter? Price doesn't matter.
It affects it, I think. I mean, like overall, it definitely affects it. Like, there's only going to be that limited amount of people that are going to get it, and those people that are getting it too are like, it's not about the character. It's about like having a limited edition amount of like a piece that only, certain people are going to get. They're going to be like, oh, I got this thing. This thing is, here's my $4,000 little piece of stone. Angel's here, so I can't say anything.
Please, go ahead. You can say whatever you want. Please
but the price of the statue doesn't really
because of me.
The price of the statue doesn't take away from how great the statue is, though, right?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't. Like for the collector, it does. I don't think it does. They get what they want.
Because think about it. Some people might not have an interest in Ghost Rider, right? But they can appreciate how badass this statue is. And like, I'm never gonna own that statue, but I can be happy for the people that own this badass statue.
Mhm.
And to me,
Can
it
you,
still
though?
should be considered. Yeah, if I have no desire to buy the statue, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't think the statue isn't a great statue.
Yeah, you can just appreciate the art for what it is, outside any financial consideration attached to it, and still judge it for how it looks, what it is. Yeah, I would say the price should come into consideration and discussion. Just if we evaluate fees from a quality to cost ratio, which might come in handy to have customers taking their informed decisions. But as far as the piece critique by itself, no, it's the art. The only thing that matters. I would left price aside of this kind of conversation.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
what's
that's
up,
kind of
Angela?
why
Interesting.
I was putting this towards comparing it to a custom piece too. Like I said, I know we don't normally do that at the end of the year, but it's just something fun to do and see if some of these custom pieces that we're going to talk about can hang with these amazing licensed pieces. So that's kind of why I did this show. Was yes, there's all kinds of issues with comparing a custom to a license, but it doesn't take the fact away it's art, right? Like the statue is amazing regardless of price or if it's licensed or custom. What about you, Angela? What is your thoughts on this Ghost Rider? Have you seen it? Have you seen the unboxing?
I have not watched the unboxing yet, but I think it's a beautiful statue. And I don't have the real estate for it, but it would be a piece. It would be a piece that would be really the centerpiece of anybody's collection. So, but it is. It's a really pretty piece.
Could you just imagine walking in somebody's house and just seeing this piece? Like,
I know. It'd be
and then they're like, hey,
going, ah.
Yeah, and then they just, press a button and it lights up like the whole room. That's just crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely a centerpiece, and like it just came out, man. So there's like there's 150, 149 that's gonna show up pretty soon. FPJ said he's gonna get 2, or he's gonna get 1, right? Or
Yeah, I wish. I wish.
Yeah, that's cool.
But with this statue too, like, and I hate to say it, PCS hasn't had the best track record of quality control or whatever, but with this statue, you got to give it to them. They did a really, really good job. It didn't seem like anything came broken. There was a couple of things here and there that didn't match the prototype, but for them, this is like a knock out of the park, right? This is probably their best. Yeah, this is probably their best statue that they've made, I think, so far.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Every statue gets that, the nitpicks, but overall, I think this is a badass piece.
Yeah, I feel like they executed everything perfectly on this one, to be honest. I watched the unboxing twice, looked through the pictures. I loved it that much. I couldn't see any. Like, I feel like, man, they executed this really well. Even the lighting, because I know even with CMP, I don't remember if it was on a show or whatnot, but I remember we were looking at a Ghost Rider, like the head sculpt. Maybe it was a show we were talking about from last year and yours. And I know CMP, he's particular with the skull and the colorization with the color, the light up and stuff like that. But I felt like with this, between the skull, the lighting on the skull, the different variations of colors on the wheels with the paint job and on the whip, and then again, this is not light up, but then when you light it up now, you can see the variations in the paint with the color, with the light up, with the paint, and how it's done in the bike, on the tires. I watched it, man. I was blown away. I'm gonna be honest. I was blown away. Yeah. To me, I think they knocked this one out of the park.
It's a great. Regardless if you don't care for light ups, man, you got to admit it's very impressive.
But see, this is a character you need to light up. This is a prime example of a character that needs to be having this extra to it, to have the light up.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it looks freaking awesome.
And I think this is one of those statues too that you don't get the full effect of it until you see it in person. Like, because I don't think the videos of the light up on YouTube are doing it justice. I bet you it looks 10 times better in person.
But I go in front though. If you saw the unboxing again when Matt unboxed it, and it literally it was like if you went in a room with, I don't know, like the lighting radiation or something like that. When he turned the lights off and the whole entire room just glowed. That's how bright. It was insane. That's why it blew me out the water. I couldn't express it on camera how cool that was when he turned it off. If you even just like fast forward to that part, that's insane, man. And yeah. Oh, one thing with this picture, you can't tell, but when on the live unboxing in here on this picture on his arm, it doesn't show lit up, but in the unboxing, it shows a little bit, but it was really bright. There's more colorization with the light up on his wrist and forearm with the light up. So there's actually more details seeing it in person than actually on this picture is telling you. Yeah.
And I think Matt overall, the guy that got this thing, he was overall happy with it. I mean, like he was having difficulty with putting that bike on the base. That was hilarious.
That was scary, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Everyone was about to cry. Someone's about to cry, or
like, please.
When I heard that piece fall off, I was like, oh shit! Like I thought he broke something. So
yeah, I was nervous.
I heard that. I was like, don't want to say nothing.
Yeah. I to this day I still can't figure out if something fell.
Give it to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
All right, so we got this one. We got the Godzilla Minus One. Ken did a live unboxing of this the other day. I don't know if y'all caught that, but this thing is ridiculous too. Like the detail, the scales, everything is the light up is crazy. Like the flames look lit up without even having the light on. So I think this is definitely a contender for statue of the year as well. What do you guys think about this statue?
Buck likes the boobs, so Buck always talks about the boobs on this one. No, but overall,
Angela's right there. Stop saying stuff like that.
She said I could say it.
Do not put a filter on. Don't worry about it. I've heard worse and I've said worse, I'm sure.
It's cool, man.
Go ahead, you gotta be, go ahead. Talk about boobs. Talk about boobs.
You gotta be happy for Godzilla. Godzilla loves this piece. Like the pictures he put up, he was all over this piece. And then he got that like 3-headed dragon one too. And I was like, man, he's having a good year. Even though that's an older piece, it goes well with this one, I think. This is where freaking Prime 1 shines though, man. The paint job, like the gray, the brown, the blue, the white, all the colors mixed in here, like the detail. That's insane. I don't know if it's statue of the year though. This statue of the year.
It's crazy that so you have the other one that's like the draw is the light up, right? On this one, I think the draw is the detail on the paint. This one does have a pretty cool light up, but I think it doesn't, draw as much attention as the other light up on that bike, right?
Can you zoom into it?
Yeah.
Angela says that she can't see it from over here. This is I wasn't going there. This is like 3.5 feet by 4 feet. It's pretty crazy. Something like that.
It's a big statue. You'll notice a trend with all these statues that everybody's been talking of statue of the year. They're all massive statues, like more than two-handers, for sure. Like,
is that an important factor
is that
in determining?
Is that
an important factor in determining if a statue is worthy consideration?
Like, is bigger better?
No.
In America, bigger is better.
No.
It's not. It's not. No, definitely not.
No.
Better is better.
Yeah.
No matter the size.
I think the seeing something and being being impressed by it, right, and having the presence, like I think that does have an effect on people when they see something. When you see something that big and it looks that great, I think it does have an effect on your thought pattern.
That I can give you 100%, but talking about a custom briefly, I received at the beginning of the year a long-awaited custom Wolverine, which is just a Marvel vs. Capcom version on a plain black base. The character, the base, full stop. In its simplicity, it blew me away with the quality, the attention to detail. The paint up was perfection, arguably one of the best produced factory statue I ever hold in hand. So it really depends of what draws you into a piece and what you evaluate most out of the characteristic and the features of any piece. I appreciate paint job, details, sculpt, and they are to be found in every scale, every statue. Of course, the visual impact of a massive piece, it's easy to understand, but there is something you can really came to fruition and evaluate if you come up close. And there are some little gems that are as impressive as massive pieces, in my opinion. At least I think there's plenty of little statue out there. There are the Wolf Killer, for example. There's plenty of, and of course it depends also on the subject. Godzilla statue has to be massive if it wants to convey the presence of the character. Other normal human scaled subject, not so much, in my opinion. So yeah, I can see dimensions and size playing a role, but being a prerequisite to enter the conversation for Piece of the Year, not so much.
Got you. What about you, Angelo? You think size matters, or like is there some little gems out there?
Okay, so look, I'd rather have a smaller statue that paid attention to the details than this big humongous thing.
Hell yeah.
To where I'm having to sit there and keep looking at it, keep turning it, I want to be able to see it. And I guess I'm just screwed.
Hey, just go with it.
It's not about how big it is, it's how you display it.
Yes. Well said.
Sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can be.
What did I walk in on?
yeah, exactly. I'm flustering Angela. I'm flustering Angela is what you walked in on.
So a regular Wednesday.
Yes,
regular Wednesday. Piggy, man, what's up? We just kind of started getting into this conversation. We had talked about the Ghost Rider already. You were there for the live unboxing. What do you think about that statue?
It's perfect, no, but overall, I really, really like this statue. I wasn't too happy about the price, but I think the statue is so nice to me, I can kind of see past the price. And if I'm being honest, to the point when we were unboxing it, some of this could have been the hype from the newness, because it was the first time seeing it quote unquote live. But I actually grabbed my tape measure. That's not going to make it sound any better. My bad, Angela. But I started seeing I had room for the Ghost Rider. And a few of you know I've been building some extra shelves. It's because, like, hey, I'm out of regular space. I'll steal the walls. So I'm grabbing the corners. I'm building corner shelves. And I was like, okay, there's Ghost Rider. But as Matt was saying, the thing was like 37, 38 inches wide and deep or something like that. And I'm like, this can't go anywhere. No matter where I kind of measure for it, it's a behemoth. Saying that to say, it's the only thing that stopped me from really feeding into the hype and pre-ordering it. I thought it was a dope statue. Do I think it's a contender for a statue of the year? I'll say maybe. After the newness and the hype wore down, if I'm being honest, I did take a closer look at it from some different angles and saw like a couple of imperfections, like, yeah, would this be as dope without the light up? But at the end of the day, it does have light up. It has it. It's there and it's dope. And I think this is probably one of PCS. This is the best job PCS has done outside of the Ninja Turtles, in my opinion. And I think if they could consistently do pieces like this, they would be on top of the game, because it's very, like, you have Conan, where it's like, what happened here? But then you have Ghost Rider, and you're like, man, this is amazing. And it gives me hope, because, you know, I want their Doom, the Doom on Throne. So it's like, if they kind of knock this out the park, maybe they'll knock that out the park. And I think this is a good contender for it to be the first time PCS having at least if we do a top 5. It's still early in the year. It's in the first quarter, but it's there.
I think PCS
is probably one of the first times it's been probably one of the first times it's been nominated for Statue of the Year. Like, I think it will be nominated at least.
Yep.
But they do good with comic book statues. I think PCS is not that great with real life like people likeliness. I don't like what they do on that regard. The Conan is a good example. It is an off-scale piece. Am I right? So we are talking about a sizable piece that has to bring that likeliness just close to the actor features that are just lacking, and the paint job is just, I think, too flat for what we saw in pictures. But as far as comic book characters, I think about their Blade statues or some X-Men they released, even Street Fighter statues, for what they were at the time. They were a solid offering. But yeah, this is their peak, of course, and first time they have a solid contender for Statue of the Year for sure. There's improvement, and that's actually good for the entire scene, the entire hobby, to have manufacturers stepping up this way. So yeah, it's good news for everybody except the price.
Yeah, except the price. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
Speaking of that, I think you're gonna see a lot of the quality of statues going up in the next year or two, especially on the custom side. There is several groups right now doing glass eyes, and they're doing punched hair, silicone. So I think you're gonna start seeing an equal field with quality, and I think it does nothing but help the collectibility and the being the quality of everything. When you have the customs having such good quality, it makes everybody else kind of push their game too, and I've got pictures later on showing you some of these statues that are coming up that are just like, wow, people say that customs can't do that, but then I've got pictures now that will show that's otherwise. So
I grabbed him because he said punched hair and custom eyes, and he was on my desk.
Oh my gosh. I'm tight. You got it before me, man. Congrats.
Woo! Wow.
That's the goat.
You ever seen those TikTok videos where it says, just remember what Bruce Lee says?
Yep.
Wow.
That would never leave my collection, Piggy. My gosh.
Oh, it's never leaving. I had to grab him when Jarhead said punched hair and glass eyes.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's my goat, man, Bruce Lee.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I agree. I think this is one of their best pictures, and statues. And I have their blade. I think the blade is dope, although I had to customize the weapons because they were kind of dull. I have the Apollo Creed. I love that Apollo Creed. I have the old school PCS Blanca, and I think their new school, they have some 10th scale Street Fighters. I just got the Ken and Vega. They do a good job on some of those, but this Ghost Rider is by far, whatever they did there, whatever factory, whoever did the design, whether it's the Kucherix or whomever else, they need that exact team to move forward with the next couple of pieces that they release.
Yeah. Jojo is asking, does anyone think that the Ghost Rider will command a 4K price point in 2 years? I think it might have a good chance at it, just for the simple fact there's only 150 of them, so I think it might hold its value.
It's a petrol bike.
It's such a
Am I right?
ES.
If it's a petrol bike, the value will go up as the petrol itself. It's just a joke, stupid joke, but it's hard to tell with the state of the market these days. So we are in an uncharted territory on so many financial standpoints that who knows. The piece, of course, is solid. We all agree on that. But the price tag is pretty damn expensive. Who knows in a couple of years what it will be.
Very few 1/3 scale statues hold its value anyways, right? Like the majority of collectors are quarter scale collectors, and a lot of the 3rd scale statues don't hold its value. But when you have something that impressive, maybe, when it looks like that and it's only 150 of them, we'll see.
The only thing with that is when they say that there's 150 of them, there really honestly could be only 20 or 30 of them because of the quality and the returns on them, because factories damage stuff, shipping damages it. So honestly, sometimes they don't even get to complete a full run because they don't pass the quality control.
Yeah.
So
would you say they will pull a variant after the fact as Sideshow? Are you ready for the classic variant of this Ghost Rider 2?
They might, because they did it with Shredder, remember?
They might.
They did that with Shredder. They let out the regular Shredder with the purple on, and then I think they did a Shredder in red.
Yeah, exactly. So it fits well received.
They tried a variant with this. They tried a variant with this already, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but it was a different and lesser variant. Like, it was a less of an impactful statue. Of course, it was cheaper, but it's not a just change of paint job or small details on the sculpt of the suit. It was a concept that was admittedly less effective, and people asked for it, except they didn't buy it. So I would say if this one finally gets to that top of the chart statue of the year, why not releasing a variant to please whoever felt left out for the first offering, which is a practice I don't necessarily like, but it makes totally sense from a business standpoint for them.
Yeah, it could happen.
Walton says, you say that, but Prime 1 Predator, Hush Superman, and Prime 1's Doomsday were pricey for a while. Yeah, but that's few and far between. Think about how many 1/3 scale statues are out there that aren't like that. There's only like a few that have ever kept their value or went up. For the most part, 1/3 scale statues, they go down in value. Like I can get a lot of LBS statues right now for like half the cost.
Even some of these have gone down, like that Hush Superman. The price is lowered for that. And I remember the Hush Ivy used to be sky high, and the price is lowered for that too.
And it was a different time, different market.
Like I think relatively, like I think core scale still holds better value over time than 1/3 do. I mean,
with the price and then with saturation on the market, I think that plays a big role. Because if you're telling me you're gonna give me this piece, and then a couple months there's gonna be a variant, or then another company's gonna give me 2 more similar statues like the piece I already have. So it's just like there's so many Supermans. If you're giving me the same thing, multiple variants, other companies. Cause you know how sometimes it is. We see it, right? Where a company gets a license for a character, and then all the other companies now, you see that license got spread out, and now all of them is doing the same thing. And it's like, oh, I can pick between these 5 companies doing the same 5 Batman or Godzilla or Superman or Alien, right? So that's part of the reason. It's like, well, this piece was 4,000, you know, but I could choose from these other 5 pieces. Now somebody's trying to sell that one. It's like, well, I could have these other pieces for cheaper or the same price.
Yeah.
You know, so saturation has a big thing to do in the market. Why prices are going down. You know, I'm not going to pay that much. I could get 4 other statues, the same thing.
Hey, FPJ, can I have that Alita bus for $200?
Oh no, that is going to be the last to go.
I mean, think about the Sideshow piece too, right? Like that Sideshow Ghost Rider, you know, it went up in value, like skyrocketed in value. So I don't think we ever really know what the market's going to do, right? Like if there's demand on it and there's not much, if there's not many of them, I think it has nothing to do but go up. Like if there's not, it just makes sense, right? If there's only 150 of those statues and there's a high demand for it, it's going to go up in value. That's just the way it is.
You know, sometimes there's influencers out there, like they get a Hulkbuster,
and
you know, it sells out after. Just kidding.
With this Godzilla, was there one that was like a Godzilla Minus One that was walking through the water? I thought there was one in the water too, or am I tripping?
Is that the Prime one that kind of goes with that?
Yeah,
and that.
Well, I can look it up real quick.
No, there was one. I thought that there was another one that was coming out. There was a -1 that you know that scene where he's like walking through the water and there's the boats in front of him. I swear there was another one.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're right.
Because I love that scene in the movie. Like that's another thing about this Godzilla. This movie was dope as hell too. So that kind of adds to the value of the statue for me. Is when I look at that statue, it's like that movie was badass. Like I would be more drawn to buy something that I enjoy like that. You know.
They're doing a follow-up, Jarhead.
Are they?
Yep.
Is this the one that he's walking through the water? Yeah. That right there. Yeah, that one.
Yep, that's it.
Or is that considered a bust because it's just the torso?
Yeah, it's a bust. It's nice though.
This is the one Kinzilla got. The one over here.
The little one, the little guy.
Oh, he's so cute.
Buck always gives Kinzilla hell about the Godzilla's bosoms.
Yeah, I can see it now, Buck.
So I guess that was a bust then, huh? That's not the full statue.
Yeah,
I guess
that's a bust.
So we had this one that Ken unboxed. He's the only one that I've seen that has unboxed it so far or got pictures of it. Same thing with Matt. I think he was the only one that I've seen besides that guy from Asia that got that Ghost Rider in. But I want to see better pictures of some of these statues. Like I want to see, like especially that Ghost Rider. I think I don't want to make my judgment until I see better pictures of that Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
You know what I think we haven't saw a lot of unboxings amongst our like immediate community is that most of us have so many statues and these big pieces take up so much real estate that most people can't get it because they don't have room for it. Because I can't think
when some of us own several different collecting rooms with different colors, and some of us have gyms that have our collections in them. So I mean.
I'll feel exposed.
I don't know who you're talking about. Piggy. I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah.
Why is he targeting you? That's just mean. Yeah, he's just jealous.
He knows. He knows.
He's just jealous.
He knows. He knows why.
If it wasn't for me, Jarhead wouldn't get all of these free customs from the 800 upsells he's got off of me. So
ain't that the truth?
I wish that was the case. You know, I will say, I have seen a big tick up in people like messaging me to put them in contact with the commissioners. Like every day, I'm at least answering like 3 or 4 different messages saying, "Hey, you know where to get this statue." It's a big thing now. I think as far as like especially people that haven't collected customs. There's a lot of people that are asking, "Hey, how do I get a hold of this statue?" I think it's growing for sure.
Do you know what I'm getting blown up about as we get closer to like these Avengers Doomsday movies and Spider-Man movies coming out later in the year? I have those 2 custom Dooms. People are blowing me up now. I guess they're seeing the YouTube videos with like spoiler theories and previews or whatever. They're like, where'd you get that Doom from? Where'd you get that Doom on Bear or that? So I think a lot of times when properties are coming out, like I'm sure as we get closer to that Spider-Man coming out in July, people are going to be asking about all these Spider-Man pieces too.
Yeah, probably. I mean, when stuff like that comes out, it kind of pushes the market, I think, a little bit. Think about like all the Marvel movies that came out and the DC movies, and we got that for years. Like, so yeah.
Yep.
After we started getting all the what's it called, the Berserk pieces, Berserk went down. So just a heads up.
Wow.
He's asking, Byron Jim's asking if I'm getting the Alejandro Sabretooth that went up. I think he's doing that himself now. I think there was an issue in the group or something like that. And I think he's going to be printing it now instead of actually having it with a custom group. There's some weird thing going on there. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see here. So then this J&D Guts came out, I think this year. Not as big as the other statues, right? But I know a lot of people love this statue. What do you guys think about this?
I think
it's incredible. It's incredible. Like as I'm talking to you, I am looking at my deluxe collection of the volumes of the manga, which is a subject it's really dear to my heart. And admittedly, this take on the character is not necessarily for me. It is too realistic and detailed to resemble the drawings of Kentaro Miura. But there is no denying the quality at play here, and the piece itself is amazing. If you see it among other pieces of Berserk, it will eclipse, pun intended, for who read the manga, it will eclipse anything else it has around because it's that good. In my opinion, it's the best Berserk statue ever made. Even though it's not for me, but I can appreciate the art, the intention, and the execution, which is flawless, in my opinion.
I think with the statue, like it's a great statue, but I don't think it's gonna win Statue of the Year. Like it's a great, like amazing statue. Like the details are there, the paint's there, it's amazing. But I don't think it has enough presence to beat out the other statues on this list. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense.
It's not that wow.
I think as collectors, there's like it looks great, but it doesn't have that wow factor, Piggy.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you, Angela? What do you think about the statue?
I don't know anything about this statue.
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't do anime, so or manga. I don't do any of that. So no, it doesn't have the wow factor. It looks like it's just a statue.
So wait, Angela, I find that like fascinating because your take on certain characters like Jean Grey, like Phoenix, or it's almost like it's artistic. An anime style, that artistic style. So I really thought that you would be all over anime. So that's kind of
I can't get into it. I've tried. What did I just watch? I did watch something, and I was going to brag to y'all about it too, and see it just obviously did not leave an impression on me that well. So, damn, what did I just watch? I watched live action One Piece. No, I just watched the live action One Piece series, and it was all right.
Oh yeah, you're not. You're like, it was all right. Yeah.
Tells me all I need to know.
We lost 20 viewers.
I like Chopper. I thought it was really bright and beautiful, so, but it was like,
Got it.
So yeah, it's lost on me. I'm sorry.
From an art perspective, like, what do you think of it?
Zoom into it, please, so I can see it better.
This isn't the best picture.
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
Well, I try to do like one picture of everything and try to get a good angle, like optimal
It
angle.
gives me very
I don't know.
much Game of Thrones.
I
So
can see
it just gives me Game of Thrones, and his head looks too small. But I guess that's with the animation.
Can you show
He's
her the
got a
blood
very
at the
big
bottom?
sword.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Look
if
at
y'all
the
gonna
blood
do
at
it,
the bottom.
It's
now,
it's
wait a
it's an
minute.
impressive
Zoom
sword,
in.
right, Angela?
Right.
Very-
It's a
What
very impressive
very
Oh
impressive.
sword.
god!
You know, go to the blood. Let me see the blood.
what color are his eyes, Angela? What color are his eyes?
They're brown. They're brown.
Yeah. But I think the
That
blood
was
at the
like
bottom of the sword. Just
Okay, now
dope.
see, I like that.
Mhm.
I like that
Yep.
effect. So, but I don't know if I would do it on a square base. I think I would do it more on a rounded base. So, I don't know the square, but I mean, does the square base have something to part of a story?
It's,
I like
it's
the
the
tattered.
J&D style
Yes.
base,
Okay.
typically.
I like the tattered cape. I do like that because I like stuff that's tattered and torn up because it actually does tell a story. I like the flow of the blood. I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that because it reminds me of that succubus statue and where the blood is going up and everything. So I do like that. I like the movement of it.
That's a good comparison.
What do you think about it, Steven?
Who's that?
That
guy.
I know, right? We can play this game tonight. The biggest problem I have with J&D pieces. I'm a J&D boy, by the way. I got this
All right.
Spider-Man the other day, so in your
100%.
face. But the biggest issue I have with the J&D pieces is like the realistic approach, right? Like for this one especially, it's manga, anime, all that stuff, and the translation to it to being the realistic approach, I'm not the biggest fan on it. But as a statue though, it's pretty freaking badass. Like the paint, the mixed media, I forgot Ramo got this piece and he showed me the pieces that go behind his armor. I was like, wow, they attention to detail here. I hate that sub base though. Sorry. Sub base is really boring. I do, man.
We all figured he would have got this piece. It was over $2,000, so he has to get it. That's the rule.
Ramo. Shout out to Ramo.
Yeah.
That's a cool piece.
Did
Not
Rashid
such of the year.
get
Not
this piece?
such of the year. No, he's getting all Prime 1.
Oh, Prime 1. Okay.
I don't think this statue has enough to win Statue of the Year. It looks great, but I don't think it's. I know how the community thinks, and like it's all about impression and like how impressive a statue is. I think I don't think this is gonna win statue. Maybe 1/3 of the year, but
I think people love J&D and they love Berserk, so they love the Berserk J&D combo. But I think, like, again, speaking of wow factor, when you see that Ghost Rider on bike, is like, wow. And when you see that, even that Godzilla is like, whoa. But when you see this, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is dope statue. But it's not in the
It looks
same-
like a chess piece.
This one though, you have to come up close with the details, because the armor is packed in details. The rendition of the skin, the facial features are really lifelike. So it's not for the shy, detached first impression. You really have to get up close and personal. And I think when we talk about pieces that leave an impression when seen live, this is the one. Like if you saw in real life in a room full of other statues, these will probably catch your eyes and bring you in that storytelling that the piece is all about. Of course, you may question the boring sub base. I am 100% with Steve. I guess this is the J&D style and maybe the they try to elevate the elegance of the subject. I don't know, but all the rest, it's hard to argue with the execution on this one, and you really have to get up close and really appreciate the details on this one.
Well, what do you think about the ratio?
I like the base. I like this base a lot. I think it's like classy. Like when you have like a museum piece. I like bases like this when it's a museum piece.
But
and it's kind of
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It is kind of peculiarity, of this one alone, because the other Berserker statue we see are filled of dead creatures and are all over the place with the gore and the bombastic design, so to speak. This one is really simple in its concept, effective in its delivery, and it's arguably the centerpiece for the living room of the Berserk franchise enthusiast. So it speaks to a slice of that audience, of that target that really loves this piece. Among the community of Berserk fans, this is regarded as the absolute grail on Guts that's ever been made. So,
what do you think about the ratio of the head? Like Angela mentioned it, and JoJo mentioned it in the comments, that it makes them think about Beetlejuice with the smaller head. Do you think that the perspective of the head in ratio to the body is off by a lot? Like the head seems kind of shrunken compared to the body?
I think that it's the intended balance between the realism the piece wants to convey and the source material being this hulking figure of a man in a heavy armor that furtherly enhances his head to shoulder ratio. So it not only it doesn't bother me, it has to be executed that way, to be close to resemble the character is portraying. So I'm all for it.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion and my personal taste.
That's fair.
So the next one we're going to talk about is
Here we go.
This custom piece. So I know at the end of the year, realistically, no one's going to say, it's going to be this piece versus all the licensed pieces. I know that. But I'm looking at the art of the statue and if it actually can hang with the licensed pieces, right? Like the design, the sculpt, the paint. Could this piece, if it was a licensed piece, could it be considered statue of the year? What do you guys think?
I think so. I love this piece. This has been my favorite piece so far this year of everything that's coming out. And that's the honest truth. I've looked forward to seeing this in hand. I know a few people that have this coming in, and I'm more excited than probably they are to see them unbox it. The character, the concept, the design, even down to the way it lights up and the options with the light up. There's not one thing about this statue that I dislike at all, other than the fact that I don't have room for it.
Yeah, but you can always find room. You can always find room, P. That's fine.
There we go.
FPJ, man, what do you think about the statue?
So I got this piece coming in. I'm super hyped.
Go ahead.
Oh man,
nice.
Super hyped. So I love what I've been seeing in production and the prototypes. Even before production, the prototypes just got me all messed up in the head, man. But the production, I would love to see. I can't wait to see somebody get it and then do a unboxing of it, a video. Because I saw the factory, the factory when they were showing it and putting it together. But I want to see somebody actually unbox it in normal light. I want to get it so I can unbox it myself. But this is incredible, man. The swap outs that you get, the hand. I wish you had a picture of him holding the orb. Yeah, that's the coolest one. But the light up is incredible. The base lights up. The throne lights up. Darkside's head sculpt lights up. The middle of his chest with the Omega symbol lights up.
Man.
The light up. I mean, we talk about like the you know, the license piece, that the PCS Ghost Rider, and you know how awesome that light up is. This for a throne piece, the light up on this is insane. It's insane, you know, and it blew my mind. It's crazy because you got the base lights up and the body lights up.
I'm coming down there when you unbox them, so.
When you look at this statue and compare it to the PCS, like Ghost Rider, right? What was the main thing people were complaining about the PCS Ghost Rider? The paint, right?
Yeah.
I think the paint on this statue is better, and it has a light up just like the Ghost Riders.
So there was actually a guy receiving this, and I know it's an Asian collector. We chat from here and there sometimes, and he was actually nitpicking on some paint aspects that, in his opinion, could be improved. But let me tell you this. Maybe I'm getting some meat for what I'm about to tell you right now, but I couldn't care less about the character. I'm not a DC fan. I couldn't care less about throne pieces. You wouldn't find any throne piece in my collection except for Sideshow Mystique, which is a throne piece to an extent. But this one is incredible. Like, this one is amazing. And also, for who has followed the project, and I was captivated by it, the whole design of the deck of the throne is actually a nod to the first Doom on Throne by Sideshow. So it has also that kind of tribute to the culture. That is a thing that I am in love with and all for. And the execution, the paint application, of course, the light up on such a piece. It would be actually pretty damn cool if we can show the audience the light up while functioning, because it has a pulsating effect and a circulating effect on the Omega sign, which is incredible to look at. And yeah, I don't see why this piece cannot compete toe to toe with a licensed offering, being actually superior to anything that has been produced on the character so far in the history of statues. And it's that good, and I can wait for this ambitious commissioner to undertake projects on some IP I care about, because I would be definitely in from day one. It's that good of a piece.
He's got some stuff coming out. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Bangers.
That Supergirl
I know for sure
goes with this is so dope.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was doing a Granny Goodness down the line. Man,
he's doing a Phoenix. He's doing a Phoenix, and I'm looking forward to that.
XM Killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this piece right here, this Darkside, has about 6 head sculpts, right? I think they all light up, if I'm not mistaken. 6 head sculpts. I think you have about 2, 4, I think 6 different poses with his arms. You get a couple of cubes, and along with the Supergirl that you were talking about, Piggy, I think there's also 6 head sculpts as well. There's so many different, because what he was trying to do is give us the ultimate piece, right? As far as different iterations in comic and in media. So you'll have, at least for this Darkside, right? You'll have the movie head sculpt, Darkside, and then you'll have the other comic. They went so deep to people who illustrated Darkside, I didn't even know the names. It's so cool. And I love that they're trying to give us the ultimate piece, you know, to the point where it's like you may not ever need another Darkside on Throne after you get this one, you know. So
yeah,
you know, I hope they do that for
Angela,
Phoenix too, because I want.
What were you saying earlier?
I have no idea, but I love this statue because I love the light up. The light up's so cool. I love the fact that you can also, it's got the platform, and you can actually display it without the platform. So yes. I think it's epic. I mean, that's pretty much about what it is. It's an epic piece. So, and I don't do DC. I'm not a big DC person. My girls are pretty much about what it is my Quantum Sirens. Those are about it. But this is a fantastic piece. So, and the commissioner should be proud because he did a really good job.
He knocked it out the park.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And you can see the art in it. You can see the passion.
This was his first statue too.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He came in the game swinging.
Oh, for sure. What about you, Steve? What do you think about this one?
I don't like this piece. This piece is trash.
Boo this man. Boo him. Boo him off.
It's only quarter scale. It's not 1/3, man. This is trash. No kidding. No, we got to see this from beginning to I guess almost end. I remember the prototype. Yeah. I remember the videos. I remember when that other custom group was showing it, the unboxing of it. Got to see, some of the guys, Kenzilla, and some of the other guys, looking forward to it. And I love when Kenzilla and the other guys talk about, oh man, did you see that video yet? They sent an update. While Prime One, Tweeterhead, we're over here man, where's the freaking update, man?
Yep.
So that was cool to hear, cool to see, and the whole journey so far has been great. And I'm ecstatic about other collectors being happy for this joining their collection. So overall, I think it looks great. It's definitely Darkside. He's humongous. This is him, man. This is all him right here.
This statue has brought so many people from the licensed community into buying their first custom. There's panel members that have never bought any kind of custom statues before, and they bought this statue because it was that impressive, So
that's me. That's my first.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, first custom. Yeah.
Wow.
So congratulations!
With a huge throne piece.
Yeah, I'm a DC fan, and Darkside is my top 2 villain. As far as DC wise, I prefer the Superman rogues and stuff. So I needed a cornerstone for my soups and everybody else. So that's why I went with this.
I think this Vision has it. Who else has it? Ken has it coming.
Yeah. I think Ramos getting this. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ramos getting it. There's quite a few people that are getting it from the licensed community that they've only collected licensed stuff, and I know Ken's got a few customs here and there, but I think he's only gotten stuff on the secondhand market. I think this is the first time he's actually PO'd something from a custom group. This statue, I don't have a need to get the statue or want to get it, but I can appreciate how great this thing looks. Its defining feature is not just the light up, it's the paint as well, and the sculpt, and it has a light up, so it looks just as good with the light up off as it does with it on. It looks great when it's on too.
Yeah, because it's not dull. It's not a dull, and that's one of my slight against the Prime One, which looks good, by the way. Right, not knocking it. I feel like the colors are too muted for me. As opposed to this, I think they'll so pop more in a collection, or at least my collection, with the colors. So I gravitated towards that more. But yeah.
What's crazy about that too is the price tag, right, of the statue. I think it was $1,300 for this statue.
That's crazy.
12, 13?
Yeah, $1,300, not including shipping. So, but I'd say at least around the under $2,000 is where total price you probably
including shipping.
Yeah.
That alone, that the statue, that a statue that's a contender for statue of the year, is $1,300 compared to a lot of these $4,000 statues that we're getting.
And it's the value of the proposition with all the switch out, with that pursuit for uncompromised quality at that cost, man.
Yep.
Walton, shipping was $800. I think it was $8 something for shipping for the statue. So, and it's 4 boxes, so around $200 a box. So
it's actually a fair price.
Go ahead.
I was saying that it's a fair price for shipping. These days, I can tell because I paid for shipping for just one box the other day, and I paid $300, just one box. So with all consideration, this is actually cheaper than what I paid for just one box to be shipped to me. So good job for the commissioner to find those quotes for shipping worldwide. And yeah, I would say all in all, shipping considered, cost, the quality we talked about, this piece is a masterpiece.
I think the one thing that makes this piece so great is that the commissioner took time and actually updated everybody on every little detail. And you can see the passion from the commissioner. You can see the passion from the community. Mm-hmm. You can actually see the excitement of people actually getting back into the hobby of it. And I think that's what a lot of it is that a lot of commissioners don't sit there and do the steps through. They just show you the prototype, the finished piece, and that's it. This commissioner showed it from start to finish. This is what we're working on. This is what we're fixing. And I think that's what sets his group apart.
That's why I kind of wanted to compare this to begin with too. Just the hype and excitement behind this statue. Obviously it's not going to be, in the competition for statue of the year, with license stuff, but there's so much excitement for this piece. Yeah. I can see this being people's personal statue of the year. You know,
and Jarhead, because you're the one who you're one of like the 2 or 3 who actually brought me into custom game to like educate me and stuff like that.
TK brought you in first.
And what I've always said before was that I love one of the things I love about the customs when you started educating me on it. I love how you feel like you're a part of building the statue. I don't know how many of you guys out there have ever done a Build-A-Bear. You go into the malls, it's like a Build-A-Bear. I've done it with my kids and stuff like that. Like you build your own bear, right? You go inside, you pick if you want a heart to go inside the bear, you pick the color, the shape, the kind of stuffing, and all this other, the eyes and all this color. It's cool. It's a cool experience. I did it with my kids. It's amazing when you come out and they just like, oh wow, look what I built, and you just have that much more of a connection to it. And being in the group from the beginning, I have more of a connection to the statue because I had a hand. Everybody did. Everybody who was in the group did. You had a hand in terms of, do you want any other sculpts by any other artists? What can we do? Does this look good? Do you want him to smile? Do you want him to smirk? Okay, there's 3 heads. Do you want, I think we should add another head by Jim Lee. Okay, let's add that one. Oh, what about for the movie? You know what? Let's try. How does this look, guys? What do we should do for the base? Should we make it bigger or smaller? Should we add this? So from beginning to end. And when I get this, I look at this now and I say, hey man, I had a part in creating this. Some of this stuff was my idea or our idea. So now when I get it into my home, I feel good. I can say I'm like, man, I was part of the process, and I said, that we should have added this, and we got this thing that I suggest. So stuff like that is what I love, and what to me gives more value to a piece. When I say, hey, I had a hand in it because I felt like I did it. So I love this, and that's why custom game for me is really cool. So if I,
and that's why I love it. That's why I love it so much, man. That's why I love this.
And they got me. Y'all got me. So
So it really depends on the commissioner, though. It's not always that case. Of course, it's more frequent that in the custom scene, the feedbacks of the customers and the adopters are listened to. But there are some commissioners that are very peculiar about their vision on any given project or piece that wouldn't necessarily listen from advice from anybody. But on top of being part of something exclusive, that kind of Fight Club vibes when you get into a new group and you get to see the backstage of the production of a piece, which is a process I really enjoy. There's also this element of contribution to the development of the concept and then the realization of the piece that is just priceless, and it's not comparable with the experience you get from ordering a piece that is licensed. And that gotta be taken into account, because we not only have the pieces in our collection to look at, but it's the whole experience, at least in my opinion. And there is a kind of involvement and a thrill when I get a custom piece that it doesn't compare to anything licensed I get. And it's that much more special whenever you get something you have actually contributed to. You feel more connection, as we talked about. And yeah, it brings another level of joy and another depth to what you will showcase for years to come. So when we talk about Statue of the Year, this has to be taken into consideration, and this has to have an impact on Statue of the Year, in my opinion. So I see this one as a front runner, actually. Among all the other proposition we saw till now, this one takes the cakes for me. And I couldn't care less about this subject. I didn't pre-order for real estate and personal connection to what's represented, but all in all, how can anybody argue that this one is the best piece of 2026 as of now?
Jarhead, remember that when you do your custom awards at the end of the year, man. Yeah, add this to the list.
I mean, if all things are equal, like I said, we normally don't compare licensed to customs, but if everything was equal and it was just the art, if it was just the statue, could this win? Could this be custom of the license of the year? Statue of the year. I think this could be the best statue of this year.
Yeah. Why not?
And that speaks volume. And that speaks volumes for the custom community, right? That this statue could outshine, those other statues that we just looked at that are just amazing, right? They're detailed. You got Prime 1, you got PCS, you got J&D, and this statue, at least from the panel that is right in front of us, is more impressive than those statues.
Yeah. Maybe it'll get a double nomination, Jarhead, because have you noticed that the past year or two, a lot of the other shows, when they do their awards, they've added something to say best custom of the year, and I can see this entering the best custom of the year and entering in just best statue of the year overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think anybody's gonna do that. I don't think anybody's gonna do,
if they're fair,
best statue overall. Yeah, I know, but it's just people look at things differently than I do. That run a lot of the other YouTube channels. And I get it. People are like, well, they don't have any, they don't have to pay licensing fees and all this stuff and blah blah blah. But to me, it's when I look at the art of the statue and I compare statue for statue, everything else being taken out of the equation, this to me is just so impressive compared to the other statues.
Yeah. And that's why actually, sorry. No. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I can't believe that this is his first statue. Like you came into the game, your very first statue, and it's the best thing so far that a lot of people are seeing this year.
And what's really crazy, what really blows my mind, and we're talking about this statue like this technically was the cheapest statue on this list.
Yeah. But we're talking about a commissioner that has impeccable taste. Like, for example, he says all the time that my Phase 3 Wolverine is the best Wolverine on the market, and I agree with him. So we are talking about a man of culture. You cannot expect less for such an individual of high quality.
Not everybody has.
No, but jokes aside,
good taste.
Jokes aside, I was about to comment on the license versus custom debate. And I wouldn't necessarily take it to the, once again, financial aspects tied to license obligation. As far as the constraints, sometimes license concepts and pieces had to follow in order for their design to be approved from the owner of that IP or license, what have you. So that's the only thing that actually can influence the comparison if we are talking about just the art standpoint, you feel me? So I guess the artists working on a licensed project might have their hands tied a little bit on what they can actually do and what it will be approved, as opposed to the complete freedom that any commissioner has to bring the concept and the production of a piece, whatever it feels like it's best for its vision or to please the feedback or of the community and what have you. So I think that's the only artistic difference. And that aside, I don't see why in this day and age we cannot compare fair and square the art of the license with the art of the custom, because at the end of the day, it's art we are talking about. So with that being said, this one, it's a legitimate candidate for overall statue of the year, not just custom.
I agree with the whole thing you just said, man. Like it to me, it's about the art, and that's why I kind of wanted to do this show to begin with. Was I just wanted to compare art for art. Which one is the better statue? You know. So.
Yep, I agree.
There is one more in my mind though that might be a contender, and it's another custom so far, and it's this one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Love this one.
You canceled this one, right, Jarrett?
Woo.
Yeah, I can't. But doesn't mean that I don't love it.
Oh no, I was just asking because I knew at one point you had it coming. We were looking at it.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
Lord, how big is that?
It's big enough. Big enough, Angela.
Like Titanium could sit on the throne, right?
Yeah, I think it's as big as
Yeah,
her.
basically.
I was gonna say, geez, that's huge.
So I already have a statue like this already. So I just felt like I don't need another one like this. But like it's an amazing statue, and I think this is another one that, you know, if all things were equal, it could be considered, you know, statue of the year. I think paint, the sculpt, everything, it wows you. I guarantee if you walked in a room and saw this piece, your eyes would just be drawn to it automatically.
Yeah, I'm drawn to how disrespectful Magneto is, man. He impaled at at Sentinel. Is that steel beams in his head? Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rude, man.
It makes an X.
Jeez. That's nice. Yeah, I love it.
And this piece was a long time in the making. It took 5 years to finally start getting into people's hands.
Yeah, that's a crazy throne, man.
What do you think about it, CMP?
It's one of those pieces where like do you think you see she's like it's one of those pieces where you think like where people go like, oh, Sideshow wouldn't do that, nah, Primon wouldn't do that, XM wouldn't do that, Custom's always like, yeah, hold my beer. We'll try it out.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's one aspect to it, and like the paint. I got to see the assembly on this thing. This is very well engineered, I guess. But Statue of the Year, like, I don't know, man. Like the other one is very similar. The one that you have, like, very similar. But overall, it's a good piece.
So
I like it a lot.
What do you think about it, Angela? Does the size and girth matter to you?
Yeah, this is just too big. I'm sorry, this is just too big. This is quarter scale, or is this 1/3?
It's quarter scale.
It's quarter scale. Yeah, it's just too big. I mean, and I get it. There are people that want to have a piece that's going to be like wow, and it's you walk into the room and I mean, I don't know. It's just too much. To me, it's too much.
Yeah,
There's
I
too
agree.
much going on. There's
Yeah.
too much going on, and so I think that's the reason why. No. Mm-mm.
No. What about you, Piggy? What do you think about this one?
All right, so from an art standpoint and from a present standpoint, I think it's amazing. It's dope. Personally, it wouldn't be for me only because, like, at first I used to think the more statue, the better for these prices. But now it's starting to hit me as I'm running out of room. I can't put these pieces anywhere because they take up so much real estate. So from a personal standpoint, I couldn't grab it because it takes up too much room. But from an art standpoint, oh, this is amazing. This is a behemoth, man. You're definitely getting your value for it, and it makes Magneto just look bombastic. Like he's huge. He's in a whole Sentinel head. I think that's what you were touching on when I had to step away for a second, FBJ.
Yeah. He's
just like, get it. I've destroyed the Sentinel, and now I'm gonna sit. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. But he's turned him. He's turned him into a throne. So I think the whole story that it tells, like, not only have I destroyed this thing, it's now my seat. You know what I mean? So I think that's dope. It's a dope piece. It has presence, and you definitely get your value. I think it's up there. It's up there.
What's up, Matt? What do you think about this statue?
What's going on, guys?
Yo.
Hey, Matt.
I just got finished peeling some mangoes.
So, come on, man. You ain't sharing none for me? I love mangoes, man.
But I got my guts piece right here. You know, that's my bishop from my chess table.
Oh, God.
I'm with Angela
Chess
on that.
piece. Yep.
And I'll get to this piece in a second, but statue of the years, Jarhead, you mentioned about custom competing with licensed. You're right. They sometimes they don't belong in the same category. You know what I mean? It's one of those things to where what inspires licensed pieces, right? And licensed pieces needs, I'm sorry, but it's certain custom pieces you have customs, and then you have the upper echelon of customs, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of, lower tier customs out there. They come out, but then you have some that are premier pieces, right? Epic, iconic piees, and you're only going to get them in the custom world. And I think that's what motivates a lot of licensed pieces. And I don't want to hear the nonsense about, there's rules and there's this and that. You know what? There's no rules with creativity, art, and design. I mean, if a licensed piece wants to put out a super banger, it can. And there's no question there.
Though there are some aspects to it, like bloody design on some properties, and you, of course, could never see a DC character in a diorama with a Marvel one. So there are kind of limitations. But of course, we had seen in the recent past the influence that some concept of the custom world has had on the license manufacturers. Let's talk about the quarter scale diorama sideshow produced during the last years. The Wolverine and Colossus, the Batman vs. Joker. They are heavily influenced, for at least in my opinion, by what happened in the custom scene. The recent Weapon X, although it is not in a tube, it's not a coincidence that it came out right after a famous custom piece. So exactly. the license now is following the path that the custom is going through, and that's undeniable in my opinion, and that makes the comparison even more relevant.
Touche.
So what you're saying is you should be on the show more. Got it.
I see what I can do.
No, I mean, I agree with you, man. Like, and I've said that before. Me and Matt have talked about that. We've all kind of said that before, but we get a lot of snickers a lot, in the other groups saying, "Oh, that's not true," and it's just a major coincidence that's going on, and blah blah blah. But you can see it in real time. You can see it in real time.
Yeah,
they're watching.
What it's called, Giant?
Constantly? No.
It's called jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Pippin ain't easy.
It's called envy. It's called envy.
Yeah, I get it.
The emulation is the most sincere form of flattery. So it's only just a compliment that the license manufacturers are attributing to the custom counterparts. Let's say that way.
There you go. You can say that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is a great piece. The Magneto. The Magneto that we were talking about, that you're talking about before when I came in. I don't know, man. That's a lot to me. That's a lot going on. I'm a simplistic kind of guy. I think for me, less is more. I want the appreciation to be on. I want somebody to see the piece and not have to look at it and go, "Okay, what's happening here?" It's somebody who knows nothing about a character, right? And if they see a work of art, or if they see a character and they look at it, they can say, "Wow, this is nice. I don't even know what this is, but this is fantastic." And they have something to focus on. Look at the Magneto with the Sentinel head. It's just like it's a lot. I mean, I guess as a comic book fan, or you know what I mean, or something like that, or somebody who's looking for a little detail thing, a whole lot of stuff going on. It's great, or it's true to the comic book, or it's really cool. But just for a general purpose thing, or something that for me, in my personal opinion, I like simplicity in pieces, and something that's going to stand out and have a lot of presence with its simplicity, but yet be artistically and graceful and have some presence, or that has something that'll move somebody, and it'll move anybody, not just somebody who knows something about the character. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen a couple of Mango pieces before that, like, I know nothing about it, but it looks cool, and they're just simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think about this piece, Matt?
I love it. There's nothing. What, I think it's great. I think it's probably one of the the best statues I've seen. Period.
Matt, is this coming home? You getting it, right?
Yeah, it looks like it might be. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, snap. Congrats, Matt.
Nice.
Now, we were talking about earlier, though. So, I know, it's a custom, but comparatively to the other statues that we were looking at earlier, right? So there was this piece, there was this one, there was the Godzilla, and the piece in the PCS Ghost Rider, right? Out of those statues so far that have been bangers of this year, what would you consider a better statue overall?
Me personally, I would say the Darkside, but I'll put the PCS Ghost Rider up there as well. The only issue that I would have with the PCS Ghost Rider is, and I've got nothing against PCS. I just, there's been a lot of hiccups with quality with PCS. I mean, it is what it is, right? And it's most of the stuff that they put out is not my taste. That Ghost Rider is probably the first one. Oh, I take that back. That third scale Darth Maul that they're coming out with looks phenomenal to me as well. But those are probably the only pieces that I've seen PCS really put out that's of some sort of good quality, or good
high quality.
I don't know. I haven't seen the quality yet, right? I haven't seen it in hand. I don't know what it's at PCS. To me, a lot of their pieces look like PVC. I mean, sorry to say that, but it looks more PVC than a resin statue. But I've got nothing against PCS, and I don't want to come down on them. You know, they may have some great pieces. I haven't seen any. I do have an old school. Before it was what's PCS? Premier Collectibles. What are they now?
Yeah. Premium collectibles. Pop Culture Shock.
I have the Pop Culture Shock Howling, which is a great statue. It's a different type of resin too as well. It's more of a, I forgot what kind of resin it is, but it's a cool piece. It's their Howling piece, the original one. But those are my two. This one, Ghost Rider. I'm with Angela on the
Guts.
Yeah, the Guts. I know Berserk. I remember Berserk from the 90s when I watched the original one. I have no idea what it does now. Angela was, as I was watching the show when I was driving home, Angela was sitting here saying every word that I was thinking, because I do play chess as well. You know what I mean? So she's like, look like chess. Like, yeah, I know. I've seen chess pieces look like that. Yep. And the Godzilla, I love Godzilla, but I'm not. I wasn't a big -1 fan. You know, I thought the movie was okay. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't. You know, I'm kind of old school, I guess. I thought the movie was itself more about the kamikaze pilot not making his mission, which was cool. It's a different take on it, right? But I didn't care for the movie itself. But the Godzilla -1, it's okay. It's a third piece, right? So it's big.
I think this is the honestly the first year that I can think of that a custom statue could win Statue of the Year if everything was equal. If the other groups put this statue in the actual running for Statue of the Year, I think this statue could win.
Yeah, I would say, why wouldn't they though? You know what I mean? It's a statue.
I know, but people aren't going to do it. They're going to be like, "Oh, it's custom. I'm not going to put that in my licensed, my licensed, I guess my licensed pieces. You know, for whatever reason, they're just not going to do it." But I also think this is I honestly think this is like the first year that a custom can actually compete against those statues. So maybe this will be the first year. I don't know. But I honestly think that this statue can compete against any of those license pieces. And maybe, when they ask, because you know how a lot of the groups will ask, hey, what statues do you think should be added to Statue of the Year? Maybe if there's enough pushback in these groups saying we should add this Darkside, maybe they'll go for it. Maybe they'll say, hey, there's been a big uprising in the community saying that this statue should be considered for Statue of the Year. We're going to add them. Maybe that's an option. Why not?
Some will, some won't. Maybe.
Yeah, I know, but
where'd CMP go?
Again, I don't know. I think it's some internet issues. I guess I don't know. But like I said, I think this is the first year that I've seen a custom statue that can probably beat the licensed and be Statue of the Year.
Man. So you got some. Listen, so I would say that I wouldn't say that, Dryhead. I mean, I think it's just because they've never been brought out, and I think that's because a lot of licensed guys don't want to bring them out because they'll beat the licensed statues. I mean, you take Iceman. I mean, come on. Tell me what statue was going to compete against that Iceman.
Weapon X and Tube. Weapon X and Tube. I think that was a contender too. But
I think the concept of that and able to pull it off was I think the paint app on the Weapon X and Tube was a little lacking, but but you're right.
Yeah,
that's what it did.
Yeah.
You got. I'll throw this Omega Red up there. I'll throw Wolverine versus Omega Red in there. You know what I mean? Those what came out those years that those pieces should have been in there.
Yeah.
I think I think a majority of the community though, if this was in the shows, I think the majority of the community would vote for the statue.
I agree.
That's the difference for me.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe one of the licensed groups will do it.
Yeah, when you start seeing this in people's hands, it's gonna be some regret, or people asking where. By that time.
Yeah, I mean, look at there's already people in the chat that was asking how to get the hold of this piece. That have never seen it before. They're just, I can't tell you how many people that has messaged me to try to get a hold of this piece. People that aren't even in the custom community, they're just like, hey, how do I get my hands on this piece? Because it's an amazing piece. You can't take that away from it.
See, that's the thing, man. When you started getting me into the custom game, and when you started showing me stuff, I'm like, where was this? Where can I get it? You're like, nope, too late. It's probably sold out by now. I'm like, when did this come out? Last year, 2 years ago. I'm just like, man, it's like the Matrix. My mind I just started seeing things that I didn't see before, and I asked myself why. Which I know this has been answered. The licensed companies can't do certain stuff because their hands are tied. But I'm like, man, why can't we get this concept? Done.
Yes and no, right? I think a lot of times licensed companies, their hands are tied to an extent. Like their hands, a licensed company. Okay, for example, you take Prime One. Prime One's Darkside on Throne, right? Okay, that's a licensed piece. So they can do a Darkside on Throne. What was holding their hands back from making making something this gorgeous?
Oh, that's a valid point.
You see what I'm saying? So you can take a piece like, so they've got Superman. They can make some dope Superman. I'm sure they can make an Omega Red. What's holding them back from making a dope Omega Red?
Yeah, but sometimes but we don't know behind the scenes too, because for those those people who can give you insight and then say, yeah, well, I wanted to do this, but with this sculpt, but then the license said no, can't do this. So I know that happens sometimes, because the ones who are able to share are not able to share, are willing to share. Like LBS, which I love Jay. Okay. When he can share, he says, "Man, I wanted to do this so badly, but they turned me down, and I had to change it. The skirt was too short. I had to make it long." So it's just, I know that stuff can happen.
So, it has to go on. It has to go on approval that we know nothing of. Yeah. The backstage is completely unknown by our side, so we don't know the extent to which an artist can express his vision, as opposed as influenced by the final approval of the license owner. So that's a factor that has to be taken into consideration. But it's art we are comparing to. All in all, I don't see the conceptual limit to compare a custom to a licensed piece. The ones refusing to do so in their channel or outlet, maybe, but I'm Italian, so I tend to see the dark side of any discussion. Maybe they don't want to do so because of a partnership with some licensed companies, because they don't want to embarrass, as it would be in this case, the license owner with this sort of comparison. But yeah, I don't see why. It has to be done in a context. So it's only honest to bring up this kind of consideration, but it has to be done nonetheless.
Yeah. No, I agree. And
just like so.
Two things.
Just like Ron G says, anything custom on another channel that is trying to get monetized just won't be talked about. Art is art. Yeah. Some people are pursued by money and incentives versus being honest. So I agree with
exactly.
Matt. Yeah, I mean,
nailed it.
Honestly, exactly. A lot of these channels won't say anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And so
I agree. I mean,
yeah, it is what it is. But it's like you said a lot of people are hitting
I get it.
People want what they can't have too. I mean, that's just human nature, right?
Yeah.
And that's part of the thing with customs is that they are rare and exclusive, and you do have to, once you get this piece, it's going to be that like Piggy said, how many people are hitting them up for that? Yo, what's up with the Doom on Bear?
Yep.
Shoot, I hit him up before I even knew about the movies.
Oh
But,
yeah.
you know, because there was 2 of them going, you know, at when they were being produced. I knew about all of that. But yeah, and that's part of it too. You know what I mean? Which actually always makes a piece more desirable, right? When you can't get it.
D3 just made a point. He said Jay tells us all the time that the licensor didn't approve the concept. And I know a lot of times, like what we can get in the custom world, like with the cigars, when Gambit has the cigarette, or when The Thing or Thunderbolt Ross Hulk have their cigar, you know what I mean? Or when certain characters have their guns. They're getting a little bit more lax now with licenses, but before, some of those features we could only get in the custom world because they were forbidden to kind of show those. Or even, I think they did a Power Girl, and someone was saying like we even had to redo the cut of her top because it was too much of the bosom exposed or something like that. So
the reason why they do that is because DC will sit there and have the final approval, or Marvel will have the final approval. And what they're doing is they're putting that stipulation on the licensed companies because of parental advisories and all of that stuff. And that's the reason why they have to go back and they have to make sure that her skirt's long enough. Because honestly, if you were to put some of the pieces that have the short skirts at the studios to go buy, you couldn't sit there and have kids walking by because of
explicit.
Hold on, wait a minute. So I'll agree with that to an extent, right? So when you look at, so how does this happen then? You look at the Red Sonja that came out. Her bosoms are out, right? You look at the Prime 1 Red Sonja. Her legs are spread wide open.
But that won't be at the Disney store.
Yeah,
that's what she's saying.
The Disney store, but still it's an approved, approved licensed piece. But
it depends on the piece.
Like Deja Thoris, like she's
look at Deja Thoris, right? Yeah. How do you get away with that? How do you get away with the succubus where she's having an orgasm? I mean,
but it depends on the license.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. When you go to the website and you go to click on that particular piece,
18
it'll
plus.
put up a thing saying 18 plus.
Okay.
So it automatically
puts up
that guard.
18 plus.
Well, I mean, they want to sit there and, I mean, if you think about it, go back to when we were younger. Rated R movies were when it was like really, really violent, really, really, boobs everywhere,
and only PG.
And and that would be PG. That would be PG.
I know.
Sitting there watching a teenager smoke a pack of cigarettes.
Yep.
Now, because of all of the stipulations that they do, they sit there and they consider that bad.
It's
stuff.
explicit.
Soft times, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it really is a culture thing, if you think about it. Because honestly, 10 years ago, we wouldn't have cared that Power Girl's boobs were hanging out.
Yeah.
But because of
I don't care now.
People, because I really, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Because there are women who are butthurt that don't have big breasts. They get, because they think it's one of those things. It's the same way if you see a man packing bigger in the junk, it's because everybody's too busy doing this. They want to shield their eyes and they can't appreciate the beauty of it, because who's going to cover up Michelangelo? Who's going to cover up any of those statues?
I think the only reason they're getting more lax with it, and to Matt's point, like how are some of these statues getting approved? I think some are getting approved now that weren't before, and this goes to what we talked about earlier, is because they know customs are making it and they're getting all that money, so they're like, hey, we're gonna get some of this money too. And a good example was, I say this all the time, when I got the Mace Windu from Star Wars from a custom group, then all of a sudden Sideshow made a version of it. They were never in this lifetime gonna make a Mace Windu statue, but when they see that all these custom groups are making all, because they know, so when they see that all of this, that's money that they can get in-house. So I think that's why they're letting certain things go, because they know that we're gonna get them anyway. Yeah.
So, Angela, I'm gonna agree with you. I'll agree with you, and then you're right, but I'll also disagree with you to an extent.
I know.
What you're saying is not wrong, but I also think there's the aspect of when you have the big boobs on the statues and stuff like that. It's the sexualization aspect of it, right? And it's the sex appeal part of it. And I think there's a lot of things like I've got 2 girls, right? And like I also have the original Red Sonjas, right? But there's no sex appeal to those, even though they're in bikinis and their boobs are out. There's no sex appeal to that. It's just her armor the way it was, and there's a sense of empowerment with that piece. I think a lot of times, and I've had this discussion before, it's the sexuality of a statue, the pose and the expression, which I think goes too far, which I think women or somebody might push back into. Like I would push back into. Like I don't need to have an erotic statue, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, but there are people out there that want that, right? I mean,
Each their own. Okay.
I mean, not my thing. But there are people that want erotic statues, and I think sometimes when you add that aspect of it, it's a little, and I think that message, sometimes the message that you send when you have certain sexuality in statues or certain sexuality in art or something like that, I think that's where the licensure comes in, where you'll have that over.
We go to certain places in the world. Like I one of the places I've been to, Paris, just certain places, Italy, whatever. Yeah, Italy. You go to certain, I know. You go to certain places. It's just everything is open, man. It's open. They even have stores right in front, like a corner store, like a regular store. You just walk in. It's just right there for everybody. Like there's just, it's just more open with that kind of stuff. It's like this is who we are. It's like nothing to be ashamed of. Covering. Yeah.
Well, you know how it is. There's a lot of hypocrisy here. So,
but
that's all it is. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, man, like I'm super excited for this year, because there's already been some crazy statues coming out. I think this is probably one of the better years for statue collecting. There's just, and it's just April, and we've already got some amazing pieces that are getting in collectors' hands. And I'm just excited for what the future holds, because, not only do you have these great pieces in hand, right? You got a lot of great statues that came up for pre-order recently. You got J&D Superman that just came up. Beautiful statue. Beautiful, gorgeous statue. You have all these statues that are also in the works at the same time as these statues coming out. I just think it's a great time to be a collector right now, man.
Yeah, now I have 2 questions for you. One, why doesn't the gaming scene get some love? Like the Prime One just is shipping Final Fantasy statues that I think look dope. The Last of Us Part 1 diorama, which should have some consideration in the discussion of best piece of the year, in my opinion. And also, would you say, compared to J&D Guts, that the new J&D Superman has more of that wow factor we are searching in a piece of the year contender, or would you compare equally as far as visual appeal and impact goes, those 2 iterations? Because we are talking about 2 subjects, non-existent person in realistic
the first question, right? I think.
Yeah, we lost him.
Yep.
All right, I'll take over.
He's in deep
first question.
So the first question. I'm sorry. Am I back now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Say it one more time.
Okay. So the first question, I think there is a new wave of statues coming out, and I think there is a lot of gaming statues that Prime One specifically is doing. Look at Iron Studios; they're doing a lot of gaming statues. They got much more Kombat statues. There are a lot of gaming statues coming out. I think it's a newer thing that people are doing. So you don't see them as much right now, but I think they are coming out.
Here's
Fallout. Here's a war.
Fallout, Death Stranding.
Yeah.
So,
The Gears of War statue. That's an amazing statue.
My question is this: I wonder how well they'll do. The reason why I say that is because I know there's a lot of gamers out there, right? But what nostalgia or attachment do you have to the actual character in the gaming thing? And then most of the people, I don't know this, but this is an assumption, and I'll say it's an assumption or whatever it is. Are they can they afford these pieces? You know what I mean? I mean, most of the guys that are gaming are pretty much younger guys, you know? So I grew
up gaming, Matt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but joysticks don't count, right? I'm not talking about.
No, I mean,
yeah, but no,
I still play video games.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but most of the guys, a lot of guys who game, but then again, I don't know. My brother, who's older than me, that's all he does, right? But I just don't know what kind of monetary success those pieces would have. You know what I mean? I mean, go ahead.
I think it's
you grew up gaming.
I would say if gaming statue were not profitable, maybe Prime One would have produced them.
I think it's just a market they're trying to tap into to see what happens.
But they have been producing for years and selling for years. They tend not to retain their value. They depreciate more, as far as my experience is concerned with gaming statues. But they sell like bread, actually. So
they've dropped because the games change, right? There'll be another game come out the year later, right? The games keep changing. New
not
games,
all games,
new additions.
Maybe because of that, or maybe because of the IP losing its. It's like the movie scene, where a movie is hot in the moment and a piece is relevant, and then maybe that movie doesn't cement as an iconic franchise or what have you. And then also the tie-ins to the movie being games or any kind of marketing statues, figures, lose some of their values. But for staple, well-established franchise, there is a solid market as far as gaming statues are concerned too. Like Final Fantasy, The Last of Us, we're talking about 10-year-old and more titles that are selling right now, statues of. So I would say there are solid franchise and solid proposal for those franchises.
What I think it is a question of exposure, because it may not come up a lot amongst us, but I'm in a lot of gamer groups because I'm a huge Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, Tekken, like the old school fighting type of games.
Nice.
There, people that don't even know about like the Marvel statues, the DC statues, they know about these gaming
statues. Go crazy.
Yeah, and they're all over there, like gaming setups. They'll have like this huge custom PC with lights on it, and you'll see like a huge, like you'll see Final Fantasy pieces and Soul Calibur and all of these different IPs. And Dion hasn't been on in a while with us, but amongst our immediate community, it's like a small niche. But outside of us and what we normally see, those pieces are huge. Like they don't even know. Like if you say something about Transformer or Ninja Turtles, they're like, what are you talking about? They make statues of those. But if you mention one of those gaming statues, they know the stats, the release date, how many, the measurements in inches and milligrams and centimeters and everything. Yeah. So I think it's just, we don't corner that part of the statue market, and they're kind of like off to themselves, grouped separately, but they have a huge market. There are people that are waiting for those. Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't know. My games are chess.
And then as far as that second question went, the Superman piece, man, I think that Superman piece is beautiful. Like,
me too.
It's stunning. Like comparative to the J&D Guts, I think for me personally, I think it blows that J&D Guts out of the water. If you go by, the art behind it and everything, I prefer that. It looks classic. It looks
the Alex Ross?
Elegant, Yeah, the Alex Ross Superman. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's a beautiful statue.
That
I might be
Kingdom
getting
Come
it.
version is amazing, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that to me, as far as comic book goes, I think not only does it look beautiful, but it's also an amazing price for what you're getting.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great combination to have to make it a better overall statue, if that makes sense.
And it brings in the nostalgia. It brings in all the feels. You know, I mean, because you kind of go back to George Reeves and, you know, and Christopher Reeve, and those are the Superman that I love.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that classic that I have a connection to, and it just seems like it's a stronger piece for me. Still don't know which one I'm going to get.
That Kingdom Come one is amazing.
Yeah, that's me.
I
That's
have it
what
in
I'm
the
going
cart.
for.
I was going to say, I think it's a beautiful statue, and I'm not, and like I said,
All right, well,
I'm not going to be one that has Superman, but I
is
really
gorgeous.
like it.
Let's see here. Let's get into pictures. Can y'all see that or no?
It just loaded. Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Psylocke.
All right. So, yep, Psylocke. This just went up, or it just got fully revealed, I think today. So it's a what's the artistic style behind this? I don't know the artist.
It's Bruce Timm inspired.
You know, I'm a little upset about this because I just bought the sideshow one where she's the one that a lot of people had a problem with the skin tone, where she's sitting on the lighthouse or whatever. And I think this is comparable to it in that it has the lighthouse in the back. And had I saw this piece, I probably would have gone with this instead, but I didn't know that it was coming out, or I didn't remember that it was coming out.
I love the one where she's sitting on the.
I know that they're in the I know they're in the prototype phase of it. Talking to the commissioner, they've got cherry blossoms on order for this, so it's going to be definitely a unique piece, beautiful piece. Yeah, yeah, and she's got portraits. So
my pictures are kind of messed up, so the rest of these pictures are at the end for some reason. So we'll get to this, but this is a teaser for right now. So.
Okay.
We'll get to the rest of it later, but it looks good from this angle.
Yeah, maybe if she's still available,
part, right?
Maybe by the time she comes out, I'll be ready to sell the sideshow one that I have and grab this one.
I love that sideshow, man. It's a great piece.
I love it too.
I really do like that sideshow piece.
Yeah, it's you know, the complexion, everything. I think that's what actually made it for me, was the complexion.
That was my favorite part about it, although a lot of people couldn't stand it, but it takes up a lot of real estate with like the moon in the back and the.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So and then I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Yeah.
But this is coming out for pre-order. This is the same people that made that RDJ bust.
Yeah.
They're making the one Thursdale statue now. I think this looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
That
Does.
does.
I want this too.
It's custom. It's custom though.
I missed
That's
out
a
on the
really
bust.
nice piece.
I missed out on the bust, man. And I might have to pick this up.
Matt FPJ is all in on the customs.
I know, right?
Yeah,
He's got the Darkside coming. He's a pro.
Because they give me stuff I man, good price, stuff I want. It's hard. It's hard.
No, man. Stay over there.
Nah, man.
I've heard some people
speaking.
complaining. I've heard some people complaining about the base on this. It's like J&D style, like they're copying J&D. I get that, but the positive part of that though is if you have J&D statues, guess what?
You can
now
mix
this fits into your collection.
That's me.
Yeah. So
perfect.
You can mix it pretty well
into your collection now.
That's actually clever.
So people are focusing on the negative part, but yeah, that now it fits into your collection more. So
yeah,
I think it's better. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
So
now watch J&D comes out with another one.
Let me ask you a question though. Can J&D? I mean, I don't know. All the stuff that I see from J&D, you have these museum poses, right? Can they do dynamic poses? Can they do dioramas? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
They've got Skull Knight on horse. They've got Skull Knight on horse. It's a dynamic piece that they've coming out. It's massive. So yeah, they can do that.
Matt just want to be able to get in on the game, man. He's upset. He's on the outside. I want to change it.
No, this. I don't know. I'm a little old school. This is very doll-like to me, so it's not my style.
That's why you're asking about dynamic, because if they do it, you'd be up on it. Right?
I wish they would have.
You know, if they
I wish they would have made this a little bit more exciting. I wish they would have made this a little bit more exciting by having him with that energy blade, or holding the gauntlet with this armor,
or something.
Just a straight arm. Just a straight arm in front of him. Just a pose with a repulsor on his hand, lighting up.
Something.
Just that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But I get they were trying to be super basic because they really want to just promote the sculpt.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the suit's movie accurate, right? I mean, I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't seen the movie, but it looks like
looks pretty close.
But doesn't it look like he's? I mean, I guess it's supposed to look like that. Like it's just a man with no skin. Like you know how you see those muscle models in biology class? He just had the skin taken off.
Wait, what you talking about, man?
I know what he's talking about.
Oh wait, you say he looks like that?
I think this is
no, the armor.
Everybody.
What's
I know what you're talking about.
What's the mango with the two dudes fighting where they show the skin?
Two dudes fighting when they show the skin.
The muscle, you mean, not the skin.
No,
the muscle underneath the skin.
Hey, help me out. What's the mango where they fight each other?
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was like, he can't be talking about that. I guess he was.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You got
where I am thinking of like the '80s thing that.
I know. I thought about Attack on Titan, but I was like, that's the way he's talking.
Unitard. Oh, what was his name?
This to me is like 100% or 99.9% RDJ. Like,
I agree. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's amazing.
Without a doubt.
Agreed.
Yeah. They nailed this. That's just.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say he's the rescaled sculpt of the bust?
Yeah.
Because they nailed it the first time, so it only made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Figure Kong. The armor is just kind of off to me. I don't know.
I will say though, like, you know, people say again, I'll say it again, customs can't do this, but I'm seeing it right here. I'm seeing a custom competing with J&D right now.
Yep.
I hear it all the time. Customs don't have the quality. Customs don't look as good, but I'm looking at it right now.
I look good.
Yeah, they do.
Look at it. Bro, look at that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's the gold up around Matt. I think it's the gold up around his neck. It looks like a collar. You know, like a polo collar.
Yeah, well, look at when he's standing straight up. Look at the whole piece, man. It looks like the skinless body.
Is it just the museum pose of it, Matt?
It's kind of weird having. It's kind of weird having RDJ in your hand.
Pause.
Wow. The pose doesn't help. That's why I said if he was doing something dynamic, that would help
make it better.
Make it look. But he still looks like, you know, still looks like an Attack on Titan to me, where it's a skinless. Or something you see from, you know.
Don't worry, man. You get some good lighting on that. Good lighting. Put it in lighting and stuff, man. Let me look at it. Got it.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, it's just. I mean, but I'm not gonna yuck. I'm not gonna yuck nobody's yum. So I mean, so.
Wow. Yeah, don't yuck their yum, man.
I don't know. I like the pose. It's a very museum pose. I don't think it looks bad at all.
Oh, no, doesn't look bad.
The portrait.
But yeah,
looks
so
great.
I just want to share those pictures because it looks freaking amazing. No, I like the way he's standing, but so we got this Cyclops piece. I wanted to show this because you know, you see this a lot in the custom community where they'll show you the prototype of a statue, and then they'll show you the production sample of it, so you can compare the two. And I think more licensed companies need to do this.
100%. Yeah.
Looks good. It definitely improved on.
I mean, it you can see comparing. Okay, that's the prototype, and this is what I'm getting in hand. You know,
even with the teeth on the pre-production, it looks way better.
Yeah. Looks like they made the sculpt bigger on that one.
Yeah.
I had to show the improvements in the derriere.
Look at those cheeks.
Right.
This beast. I know a lot of people.
Jorge went by that fast, didn't he?
He did. He did. Damn it! I don't get no eye candy on this.
Come on, man. Angela want to see. Run it back. Come on, man. You got a piece of everybody, Jawhead. Come on now.
Equal exploitation.
Come on, Jawhead.
See, there you go. I see how this goes.
Just to roll back the tape.
I'm excited for this beast. I really wanted the Sideshow beast. I really liked it. I liked the dynamic of it. But I really like this one a little bit better because I like the museum pose.
What about the color?
This is Rafael Albarro.
Okay, so I think he's a little bit too dark. I think he needs to be a little bit brighter blue. And I don't like the trunks. I think
it's just a render, though.
I know. I'll be excited to see this go.
Man, I keep forgetting this.
Is it the color, Angela, of the trunks, or is it because it's too tight?
I think
Too
it's
small.
the color. I think it's the color. I don't think it's too small.
So this beast, with the colors of the Sideshow beast would be perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but I do think that the trunks need to be a blue. I do like things a little bit more comic accurate. But I think his fur looks a little bit too dark. You can pan up now.
Making sure you got equal time.
I know. I see that.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Okay, well, thanks. I appreciate that. Moving on.
That's what I look like when I go to the beach.
That hairy, man. If you're that hairy, you gotta get something lax.
Glasses and all, Angela. Glasses and all.
If you're that furry, man, you gotta get a lax in there.
I love it.
It's rare you catch Beast just standing in a museum pose.
Yeah.
Looking like you, man. You know what I mean? He's usually always doing something crazy.
I know, and I think that's the appeal of the Sideshow one for me, is because that one stands out for me. So, but a lot of people complain about it.
I do have this though. I'm gonna throw this out at you, but then this is a proto, right? Or is this a piece too? Is this an actual piece or is this a proto?
I mean, it's a render.
It's a render.
Well, we'll have to see the final production, but I'd love to see the difference in quality of this piece versus the Sideshow piece.
Yes.
You know, as far as I love Sideshow, but that piece just came out looking plastic to me.
Really? The Sideshow one?
Yeah. Look at the legs. You'll see it. It doesn't look. compared to some of the size, I mean, that's what's so weird to me, man. Sideshow can put out some great quality, but then at the same time, they can put out some stuff that's not.
I'm gonna have to revisit it. I think I was paying attention to the pose, but how the legs were twisted, holding the beakers and stuff like that. That I didn't pay attention to probably the quality of it.
I saw some pictures of it in hand and all that stuff, so it's just kind of.
They have an Iron Studios one as well that looks kind of good.
Iron Studios is amazing. I got the piece and I love it. How the fur is rendered is amazing. And this one, it's actually maybe my favorite museum type pose beast that I've ever saw. The base is brilliant. The anatomy is spot on. Rafael Albero is getting up there with the best in the business as far as sculpting comic book accurate subjects goes. So I love everything I saw so far of this project. The factory probably will do a pretty solid job on this. I have something from this custom group, some custom switch outs for sideshow pieces, and they deliver. So this will be interesting. Going forward, this is a project I will follow for sure.
Awesome.
The bus stands are pretty cool too.
Yeah,
I do like those.
Yeah.
I like the writing on that one with Beast on it. That's pretty.
Yeah. Yep. I think this is a dope statue.
Yeah.
For this one, I want the God Emperor Doom version where he's in the white.
Yeah.
This is dope.
Yep.
I think the green contrasts pretty well with the throne, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Nothing against the white, but the green really pops on the dark throne.
I only wanted the white for this one because I have probably a couple of Dooms already.
Oh, okay.
And, to justify having another Doom on throne, I'd get the God Emperor version to kind of set apart. But oh yeah, this
makes sense.
This looks amazing.
Yeah.
I like the throne on this a lot.
I like the skulls.
The black with the gold trim.
Yeah.
I like the skulls because in a lot of iterations, they have the lion right there on the Doom throne so that they have the skulls right there. It sets it apart right there as well. So it gives it that uniqueness. And I like that fur and the medallions kind of like around the saber part of his cape. That thing looks amazing. Even the portrait.
And then he's even got the gat.
Yes. Oh man.
That's a really nice.
License ain't definitely ain't gonna do that.
Very true. Yeah, I'm gonna have to steal some more wall space and keep building shelves to be able to accommodate these.
Some of these head sculpts are crazy.
Like that one, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of hand switch outs. Like he has the cube, he has the power effect, the mask. The
That's
gun.
awesome right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would play it.
Oh, so look at that skull, man. Oh.
That's really nice.
Look at man.
Yeah.
I think I would have to put this on like a rotating season so you can see the back and the front. Just let it spin. Because that cape, or either
gold,
put a mirror.
The gold highlights are amazing.
Yeah, like you have to see the back of it. Like that has to be displayed. So either it rotates or you put a mirror behind it where you can get the full effect. Because that can't just be facing the wall all the time. That's got to be shown.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I would get just these too if I couldn't get the the whole like on throne, I would get the bust, and then this is the one I'm getting.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
And I like the belt on this one, how the belt and the medallions like display on up against the white on this too.
Yeah.
Both versions are amazing. And you get to see the gold accents pop more, like on the around the like the bronze around the skull and around the belt buckle. Man, look at
I
him
like
hold
this one
flawless
the most. This head sculpt.
with the cube. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great one.
Look at him holding that chalice, man.
Yeah, it's good. I think this is the best quarter scale Doom on throne. I will say.
So hard to
Man, there are
all dope. They all look good.
plenty of them, and all look good, real good.
Yep.
It's the subject.
Yep.
Yeah.
I even like the one that I couldn't get where he's kind of going up the spiral staircase. You know that
Oh,
one?
that's real nice. That's real nice. The Franco one. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, it's easy to make a great looking Doom statue. It's just the regality of the character that lends itself to this kind of appeal visually. Really looks amazing.
Man. D3 said there's another Doom in the pipeline.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see that one. I think he said the tunic looks a little better on that one, so that'll be something to see because I think the tunic on this one looks great.
Yeah.
Little tease of Ra's al Ghul. Very seldom made character in the statue community.
Yep.
Nice.
That looks dope.
This is also a render?
From what I can see. Yeah, it's a render. It's just a tease right now.
With the Lazarus pit and all. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if this is light up or is it actually...
you got a big-ass sword. That looks dope, dude.
Yeah, gotta be light up.
I think so.
I think the paint that glows, man.
The torch and the Lazarus pit.
Yeah, if you're going to have a Lazarus pit, it better light up.
It better.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I think from the tease, this looks amazing.
Yeah, it's promising. Real promising.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I was talking about earlier. The group that did the Darkside on Throne. This is the Supergirl that goes with that statue.
They keep on bringing it.
Look at
Those
that portrait.
eyes. Those eyes
Yeah.
are gorgeous.
These are glass eyes they're doing.
Yeah.
The eyebrows, the mouth, everything.
It's flawless.
So the quality and everything that this group's been able to do is top notch.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't been able to buy a new pair of socks in like years. Yeah, I can't win. I might have to get this too. Dang.
You've got to go with the dark side because they're doing the dark version of her, like when she has on the black and red suit.
I know. I've been holding out, man.
They're doing a whole lot. They're doing the whole line of this. So they're doing like all of his like minions, like the Granny Goodness.
Oh, I hope I could say this. If you're in the group and stuff, and you do go through with the line and stuff, I believe you do get discounts for upcoming pieces. So I'm just throwing that out. If I'm wrong, he's in the chat, he could say something, but you know, so say if you got Supergirl, the next piece comes up, you get a little discount as well. So that's part of the reason why too. I'm like, I gotta get this, man. You know,
if FBJ is wrong, he's gonna cover the difference in the. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think I'm wrong, but if he's in here, he could correct me.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, here's that Psylocke.
Oh, this is nice.
That we were talking about earlier. This is going to be 1/5 scale. I think it's like in the 500s for these pieces.
I like this. It's cute.
Different head sculpt.
Wait, go back to the head sculpt. Oh, the other one. That reminded me of like Teen Titans.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
I kind of like the angrier one a little better.
I like that one. That's pretty.
But those cherry blossoms are dope.
Yeah. Oh, I want this one. Yeah, I want that. I want it too because, like I said, cherry blossoms are what's going to get me. I love this statue.
Yeah,
it's a dope Gwenum.
Yeah.
They also released. This is that same group that with the Darkside. Well, a different group, but they fall underneath them. They also released a portrait of this statue because they're working on it, and it's also going to have glass eyes and all that stuff. This is it right here.
What? Yes, good.
Oh wow, that's detailed as heck. Look at the.
They talked about maybe.
Look around the nose and then the T-zone, the lines and stuff like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. You in the chat? You copping?
Yeah, so they're gonna do glass eyes just like the other one that they're doing, but they also talked maybe talking about doing rooted hair. And then like the teeth they're talking about doing porcelain teeth.
Oh wow!
Because that teeth look good right there. They look good on that prototype.
Yeah, so
it's a very strong sculpt.
We'll see. We'll see what they end up doing, but this looks badass.
I've never wanted
multiple head swap outs too.
I agree, Piggy, man. I gotta stay in my lane, but a lot of these pieces look so good.
I love that. I love how the movement in it.
You compare this up with a dope Spider-Man or a dope Venom?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. That wasn't on my bingo card. Let me write that down.
D3 finally unboxing a lot of his statues. It's another group of space-bound superheroes.
I like that Black Bolt.
Yeah. I love the gladiator statue. I could have got that gladiator statue for $400 local.
What? Come on, man.
I should have picked it up when I first started collecting. That guy asked me. He was like, "Hey, you want the statue for $400?" I was like, I should have grabbed it.
I know the feeling now. Regrets.
But yeah, these all came out really good. All from the same group.
Congrats, D3. It's looking good.
Yeah. This is the tease of the statues that are coming up. So that was that Psylocke that we saw earlier. This is Storm right here. They're doing a Polaris, and then Wolverine versus Hulk. In that same style, and then they got these other two. I think
Omega.
This is
Dakin.
No, I think this looks like Dakin. Yeah,
Dakin.
Yeah, Dakin.
Father and son.
Dakin, and then Wolverine. Yeah.
Sorry, you should do some of these as games, man. Because I thought you were trying to do a game with us, but it's actually just
trivia.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cause I was over there trying to guess.
That was 342 step pictures.
So that's all the pictures. No, not even close. Like 60.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good discussion today, man. Like I thought like this was a good topic to talk about right now because there's a lot of contenders that are coming out for Statue of the Year. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to talk about, you know?
Yeah. And did you notice how the level of the conversation raised when CMP dropped out of the? No, I'm kidding.
No, it's true, man. It's true.
He ran away. Oh, they're talking too many customs. No. Nah, Steve doesn't care.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for hopping on tonight. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, he left. Yeah, he messaged me saying he was having internet problems. So appreciate you guys hopping on as always. Everybody in the group, in the chats and everything, being asking questions and participating. What do you guys got going on? You got to change your name. ESAV15. It's a hard thing to say.
I know, but I'm known as such in the freestyle basketball scene, so that's stuck to me, and
nice.
That's it.
I'm gonna start calling you E.
It's like when I choose these AKA, one of my favorite player was T-Mac, so it only made sense to
represent,
make this kind of play with my name and surname, and that's what you got. ESAV, and 15 is actually Vince Carter jersey number, which was my number when I played. So
nice, man. I know he's a basketballer. Who's your favorite basketball player now?
It used to be Kobe. God bless his soul. And right now, I cannot follow the NBA as I used to.
I'm with you.
Basketball is not what it used to be.
I'm the same way.
I don't get it. Bam Adebayo can score more than Kobe in one game. We have a problem.
We on the same page, man. Because I'm the. I don't even want to get
gaming, basketball, and things like.
NBA.
Oh, let me show you one thing, if I can, really briefly.
Where in Italy are you?
Sicily.
FPJ.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Camera doesn't work, but I'm doing my best. Damn.
What do you got going on? Anything coming in, FPJ?
I'm trying to behave. Bane, I don't know. I think that's the end of the year or next year. Darkside on Throne.
He's gonna come back.
So between now and the next 2-3 months, probably, depending. Thinking, man, I got too much stuff. No, nothing big.
No Chaz Inc. Batmobiles?
No, because everything right now, it's like PO'd or waiting. I'm ordering kits coming up.
Kit's coming up for pre-order tomorrow, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm ordering that. But
Knight Rider kit?
Knight Rider?
What?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Man, you be holding out, FBJ. I'm
man, what? You didn't know? Come on, man.
Can you see me?
Come on.
No, you got your
slam dunk. Oh, yes.
That's where it all began with me. And I received the complete set just yesterday.
That is awesome. And that's my boy right there. Nice.
And of course, you gotta go with my basketball or freestyle, Mamba mentality.
Oh yeah.
And this one is a Mount Rushmore of the All-Star Guard.
That's hot. That's hot.
It came with 1/6 scale custom statues I showed a couple of episodes ago from Face Punky Studio. Really lifelike. And yeah, all these players I got in 1/6 scale. The players I enjoyed watching growing up.
Same, man. I always wish I had handles like Iverson. You know, because I played a lot of street ball. I did a lot of YMCA's and I did like leagues and stuff like that, and I did a lot of street ball
if you wanna,
as well.
If you want to see cool handles, check me out on Instagram, ESAP50.
Really? All right, man. We're gonna chat. Man, every time, because we also fake the crossovers, like, oh, Kobe, oh, Iverson, and stuff like that. You know, kind of like when you shoot, like, oh, Jordan, Kobe. You know, but I'm like, my handles are not. My handles is kind of like Vince Carter because I was a dunker. I was my game mimicked kind of like more like Vince Carter. You know, I was a dunker and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I wish I had handles, man.
Yeah, and I wish I could jump more. My best dunks were just one end flushes.
Yeah.
Nothing too spectacular.
Yeah. At least you dunk. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I need some basketball statues, man. I gotta get up on that.
Yeah, PCS Michael Jordan is good.
Oh yeah, we saw it in person. Jarhead and I at StatueCon.
I ain't that for a while.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, the other one with the.
No, I can't put that. Nah, not that. Wings?
But the regular one.
No, that's too much.
Can't fit that. Yeah. But yeah, nothing else coming in Jarhead. I do have some 1/6 figures. But they're not due soon. Jasmine, Catwoman, Penguin. Yeah, I'm really trying to behave this year, man. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm trying not to spend too much. To pay off what I got if I can.
Yeah.
And the year before.
I feel that. I've already made several pre-orders though. So.
Try it.
I wish I had the patience, but Piggy, what about you? What do you got going on? Anything coming up? Anything pre-ordering or anything?
I have 3 boxes that are sitting by the front door that have been there for a week that I haven't had time to even try and open. So hopefully over the next, because I've been working like crazy. So hopefully over the next day or two, I can unbox at least 1 or 2 of those and get a few shots of them. Otherwise, I'm working on the displays. I told you I was building some shelves and I have an idea in my mind. And once I kind of draw out an idea of how I want something, I can't stop until it's actualized. So I hate to say this because Jarhead will get some more upsells off of me, but I probably need to ask you where to find a couple of statues that I haven't been able to find to help with my vision. So more coming soon.
I got you.
You have statues sitting in boxes for days.
Well, I can't open them like I used to when they first come in because I've been working like 14, 15-hour days. So
that's 16 hours. I'll be opening a box.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Blacker.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
I'm used to, but when you're tired, I want to be able to enjoy it and be in a moment and not open it. Like, let me just hurry up and open it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, and I'm bad with that, man. I have stuff I'm like, man, I love unboxing. I love doing it, but sometimes I hate you, man. I'm the same.
You just want to look at it. You don't want to cut up and look at it.
I do, but again, after a few days, I worked from like 7 a.m. to about 10 o'clock at night. And then when you get off, you still have your regular chores and errands and stuff. So by the time you've done all of that, you don't want to be like, it's me open a statue. You want to do it when it's like, all right, I'm ready to see my statue. So hopefully tomorrow, if it's a little slower, I'll do them back.
I'm not gonna lie, Piggy. Sometimes some things jump the line because I'll be that way with some stuff, and then I get a piece that I had really wanted. I'm like, screw that. I'm gonna make time. I'm opening this up right now.
I'm outside driving in the car chasing UPS man around.
What's crazy? I'll track them down, and I'll be mad if they're late delivering something. I'll go crazy for it to get here, but then once it's in the house, I don't care.
Looking out my window.
Same way.
Yeah.
I'm chasing, looking out the window.
What about you, Angela? Anything coming in?
No, I actually don't have anything coming in right now. So, but I am interested in some of these pre-orders and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't have anything coming in. I'm taking it easy. I'm being kind of reserved.
I wish I had Angela's willpower, man.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you hopping on the show tonight.
Well, thank you.
Let's see. ESAF 15. What about you, man? You got anything coming in, or
yes,
or anything lately, or?
I've got a certain upside down Spider-Man on boats coming to beautiful Sicily anytime soon. And then I paid in full for a certain custom Mr. Sinister, and of course you got the usual 5 Wolverine in pre-order, 6 maybe. So yeah, usual stuff.
Some good pieces.
Gotcha. Appreciate you hop on the show, bro.
Thank you.
What about you, Matt? Anything?
No, I mean I'm looking at maybe doing a DC lineup type thing. We got supposedly Superman Hush coming, so I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that Hush too much nowadays. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
So wanted to shout out something, but I don't know if I can or not. Some dealing with a fire and a star or something like that. I don't know if I say the name or not.
What?
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay.
Oh, Angela.
Just, big shout out Firestar Studios up and coming. So I don't know, looking for some good stuff coming out of that group. There's a group coming up.
Awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations to that group.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that group. But, I didn't know, I was just kind of, seeing
Damn, that went over my head. Shit. Yeah.
Well,
I'm excited about that stuff. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. That's awesome. But yeah,
let's get out of here. Yep. Appreciate everybody hopping on as always. Take it easy. I hope everybody has a great Easter.
Best wishes.
Hope you find plenty of eggs. Yeah. Let's get out of here. I will always leave you with the words. I will always leave you with the wise words of.
Conan.
Conan,
freezing again?
what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good.
Well said.
So, Jarhead, a dilemma that I'm having.
All right, guys. Well,
You
I don't know what's going on.
We still live?
It looks like it.
Yeah, we're still.
I'm gonna hop off here.
All right, shut down the program.
You might want to shut the show off. Man.
I would say it's 5 a.m. here in Italy, so I guess we could close it up.
Yeah.
Good night, peeps.
Later.
Good night.
See, I don't want to say
Take it
something
easy, everybody.
live. I regret.
All right.
Are we still live? Or is it just me? Are we still live? I think we're still live, man. What's going on? Yo, Jarhead, man, if you wanted me to run the show tonight, should have let me know. All right, everybody. I guess it's my show now. I'm taking over. Welcome to FBJ's edition of Custom Produced. Jarhead, if you don't come back and take your show, I'm gonna hijack it. Alright, man, it's me and you, man. We live. Matt, Jarhead ain't shut the show down, man. We live. Let's go. Matt. I think, am I in the Matrix? Am I the only one who is aware of what's going on? Wait, hold up. Guys in the chat, man, is it just me? What is going on? Where did everybody else go? I think everybody else slipped into the void, left me hanging. Jarhead, I will straight take over your show. Everybody in the chat, man, if you can only just see me, man, give me a thumbs up or a 1 or something. I want to know where everybody else went. There was like 6 of us. There was no backstage. Unless everybody just disappeared. Man. Let me message this guy. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exit because I think that will end this show. I don't want to hijack Jarhead show. Everyone, peace. Hopefully me leaving shuts it down.
what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good.